just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Hey Diane, what up Hoppy? How you doing?
I heard
It's your boy, Black Belly Thoughtless from London, UK.
I heard you. Say from the top. I gotcha.
Give you my forever, everything I am, 'cause you are my lady soul. You warm my heart when I grow cold, 'cause you are my lady soul. You are my life. You make me whole.
Got a vibe for y'all today, trust me. I got you.
Music sweet, yeah. When it's up, so you can't sit down, so you jump for your jump.
The Greaves Brothers.
So, whether young, yeah, when
DJ Mossy Kid.
they are from me, make you lose control.
Big tune.
This is the mix, yo, my MM, to the big bad sound, cause Jerusalem.
Gershie in on them.
So different and so new, it's like any other. Until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too. By the look in your eyes, sweeter than wine, softer than a summer night. Everything I want I have whenever I hold you tight.
Yes, man.
This magic moment,
Loud to the Master Crew in Radio Land.
while your lips are close to mine, will last forever. Forever till the end of time.
Lauren.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Forever till the end of time.
And the R&B, make the music sweet, yeah. When it's up, so you can't sit down, so you jump for your jump to the Afro sound. So, whether young, yeah, whether old, say the Afro beat, make you lose control, say. This is the mix, yo, my MM, to the big bad sound, cause Jerusalem.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh,
Jump for your jump to the Afrobeat and the R&B, make the music sweet, yeah. When it's up, so you can't sit down, so you jump for your jump to the Afro sound. So, whether young, yeah, whether old, say the Afrobeat. yeah. This is the mix of my MM to the big bad sound called Jerusalem. Now we are jam to the Afrobeat and the R&B, make the music sweet, yeah. When it's up so you can't sit down, so you jump to the Afro sound. So whether young, yeah, whether old, so the Afrobeat make you lose control. So this is the mix of my MM to the big bad sound called Jerusalem.
You're listening to Homegrown with G Cole. He's got a heart of gold.
This is Wayne Wonder saying G Cole, legal businessman. Bang, bang, boom.
I mean say this a protege, eh? Homegrown with G Cole, what you say, eh? We make them know what reggae music we a play, eh? Hey, this is protege, the one and only representing for G Cole, you know. Check it, he's out.
And we said them not got no style like we. G Cole, them not got no style like we. None of them no wicked, no wild like we. Accurate, Kabaka Pyramid representing for the #1 selector and radio host. It's all about G Cole, keep it locked. Accurate.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Kali. I'm hanging out with your boy G Cole on the Homegrown Show.
Yes. Welcome one and all. It is Homegrown with G Cole coming to the Massive Crew live across the globe, all right? We got a Massive Crew listening in on radio. Everybody over there in Radio Land, Royal Zanhan's Radio, Lodge Up, Rubber Ranks Radio, Lodge Up, Real Vibes Live, Lodge Up. Those people listening on homegrownwithgcole.com, much love, much respect, much blessings, all right? Those people watching live on the Homegrown with G Cole Facebook platform, welcome. And those people watching live on the Jamaicans.com platform, appreciate y'all, all right? Live 11 Radio, everybody, thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate you big time. It's a vibe. You know, dropping some joints. That tune you hear a while ago is the Greaves Brothers. That's Yishka, Gershie, and Teddy Greaves Jr. And fire tune. I've been digging it since it came out. It's called the Afrobeats Medley. And of course, that one comes to you courtesy of Mr. Orville Marshall and Mr. Wayne Arman on Productions. It's a vibe, man. I love it when, trust me, from the moment I heard it, splash, fire, splash, right? And of course, we got some more joints going to be dropping for you. You know, we have a reason coming up your way. As always, we take a minute to say thank you, much love, much respect. I appreciate you. Lodge up, honor, all that good stuff to all my essential workers, my frontline people. I'm talking about my healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors, paramedics, first responders, firefighters, everybody. All right, those people in emergency rooms, radiology, pediatrics, all of y'all, mental health professionals. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all big time. You know what I mean? Thank you. We got my courier service people too. Get my packages on time. The holiday season around the corner. And for some reason, my family be ordering too many stuff. But it gets there. You know what I mean? Rarely do we have an issue. Had one recently, but I ain't mad at you. All right? But thank you all so much for that. Post office, everybody doing what you do. Thank you. All right? All the guidance counselors, all those people in education, everybody. Thank you. We need y'all. All right? We need y'all. Big up all the broadcasters, musicians, producers, everybody out there that stays inspired and stays inspiring us. We need y'all, all right? Trust me, simple things like just being able to turn on the radio and just hear some conversation, some content, some music, whatever. To go to a concert, go to a local spot and hear the band playing, stuff like those. Very, very important. Some things we take for granted, but it is what it is. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Again, tell your friends to tell their friends that it is right here that they ought to be. Got a special guest to the building today. Generally speaking, when it's artists in the building, we're talking music. You know what I mean? It's a lot of vibe and performing and Red dropping the new single and all that. You know what I mean? But today we're talking live. Some people have been harassing me and asking me a barrage of questions. I got the Love Doctor series that I've been doing. Took a break from that just to bring in a couple of artists who have been waiting. Got that out the way. And, just talking relationships. I've been talking with a lot of the single ladies, a couple of the single fellas. Crazy out there, man. Crazy out there. I'll tell you this. I don't envy none of y'all. I don't want to be none of y'all right now. Crazy. All right? Fellas out here losing their minds. Ladies tripping. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, it's a learning experience for us all. It's an entertaining experience for me. All right? I ain't trying to be selfish or greedy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's funny. So the thing is, some things come up, and we've seen it, heard it, spoken about it from the vantage point of the single female, single male. Some people gonna roll up in here with some crazy concepts on life and relationships. You know what I mean? Some people want to kick the door down, let the whole neighborhood in. You know what I mean? A harem. And they give it a nice name like I'm just saying though, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It works for some people. Me, can't keep up. Too old for all of that. Y'all ain't gonna drive me crazy. I'm just saying. I got one at home. Love them all. Love you, babe. I'm just saying. Can't do 3, 4, 5. It's Clive. It's called Paradise. Big tune.
My body is calling. Girl, I am falling. Girl, are we belonging?
Yes, man.
Girl, I wanna touch ya, touch ya, touch ya. Body is calling. Crying and bawling. Girl, I'm in love with
what we say.
Girl, I wanna touch ya, touch ya, touch ya. Oh, I'm in love with you. I wanna rub a dub with you. No one else come close to you. I wanna touch ya, touch ya, touch ya.
Lots of my YouTube fam.
You and me, we be in paradise.
Y'all send me a show tonight. I got you.
You and me, we be in paradise. No one else. You and me together is so nice. No one else. You and me, we be in paradise. Only you can cool on my body. I love it when you call me Zadie. Your legs on my shoulder, mommy. Make you go, oh, oh. I wanna kiss up your lips, so move up your waist like calypso. A body like yours is a blessing. Me no want nobody tell me the next thing. Oh, I'm in love with you. Kissing and hugging you. Only giving my love to you. Girl, I wanna touch ya, touch ya, touch ya. You and me, we be in paradise. You and me, we be in paradise.
Lots of best selector.
No one else. You and me together is so nice. No one else. You and me, we be in paradise. Girl, you put in the mood. I wanna be rude. I do. Your body is burning like a bonfire. I'm gonna turn it up a notch higher. Your temperature's rising. Your body is calling. Give it that love, baby. I'm gonna show you how this can be. Oh, I'm in love with you. Kissing and hugging you. Only giving my love to you.
Diane, how are you?
Touch ya, touch ya, touch ya. You and me, we be in paradise. You and me, we be in paradise. No one else. You and me together is so nice.
So nice.
No one else. You and me, we be in paradise.
Clive, ladies and gentlemen, a brand spanking new joint right there. It's called Paradise. And of course, you know, we love to do and bring you what you don't hear on the regular. And I mean the joints you ain't hearing every single day. All right, people be tripping, complaining about radio out here. I was like, Tingo Radio ain't giving you all of it, but got you. All right, G Cole got you covered. Got you covered. Lori says she doing the samba by herself. What up? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, again, I got my virgin in the studio. You know what I mean? Dope is one of the dopest, bodies, freshest artists in the business, you know what I mean? Across all genres. In time I talk about them artists, yeah, my artists insane, just start talk like this. You know what I mean? Things just flip up, you know what I mean? Talking about the man himself, the Jayut, the Ferner Burner, you know what I mean? And I'm going open, you know what I mean? So people don't think I lie, me I tell Jayut.
Yo! Blazing. What you mean? The minds are further burned on homegrown with G Cole.
Always a joy.
Just schooler.
Always a joy.
What else I pass through? You know what I mean?
Always a
Greet
joy.
y'all in the name of His Imperial Majesty.
Easy.
Oh, you mean?
Easy. Easy. What up, Tara? How are you? So good to see you. And again, big up to all the people who write in here, commenting on the whole nine, and those that aren't, you know? Jayut. The world is crazy. Here I'm.
Tell me about it, man.
I've been having these conversations with these people saying about these relationship things, and I didn't know, so I saw the thing sticky out the road, right?
Sticky like a spider web.
Like, make you not want to be in the mix, right? Now, people see Jayut on stage burning it down, and this charismatic dude out there, you know what I mean? The crowd love Jayut, the ladies love Jayut, you know what I mean? Everybody, the dogs them love Jayut and everything. Jay, the happily married man.
You tell them for me, please. You do. Nah, but it's love, man. You don't know it's balance. A balance, you know what I mean? But for real, yeah, man. A real talk. We happily married. Years now.
Let me tell you something. Lawrence, what go on, fam? It's good to see everybody in the building. What up, Hope? What up, what go on, Julian Lee? Here's the funny thing, Jayut. Let me tell you something. When you see people, I know Jayut from Jayut, I'm about 19, right?
Yes, sir.
We was gonna leave it right there.
Leave it right there,
right? And Jayut don't look a day over the 19 when type of beat him, right?
Right.
That's because that's a happiness right there. That's a hope, right? I know some folks for 2 years, Jayut. And in the 2 years, the man them age like Obama at the White House because they in the crazy relationship.
The grays come on in.
Bro, all the skin gray. Man, I tell no lie. You know what I mean?
Got the moon ash gray.
Bruh, I know somebody who, that dude was bald. He grew hair back just so he could go gray. Hair grow back just so he can gray.
No, man, it's sticky out there. It's sticky out there, you know, but it's all perspectives and, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying. How important? Because guess what, no? People trivialize things, especially when they ain't got it, right? It's like when folks don't have something, sometimes the easiest way to deal with not having it is to say it ain't that important. I don't want to say fox and sour grapes.
No,
but something similar.
Right,
you know
no,
what I mean? Something similar.
I never want it anyway.
I never want no, yeah, but man a bad man.
That's cool, man.
Bad man a married, bad man dead. You know what I mean? How important is happiness? Not cause when we talk about happiness, it's very broad, you know. It's going out in the world and not being bothered by the things out there, right? It's going to work and not being stressed out at work, but enjoying
that peace
what you
of
do.
mind.
That peace of mind.
That
It's
peace
a holiday.
of mind, bro.
But the core, the metropolis, the central station for that happiness is home.
Yes.
How important is happiness?
Not the house, but the home.
The home.
The
you know
home.
what I mean? Not the building.
Yeah.
But what's going on inside the building?
For real.
How important is that happiness?
Oh, man. It's everything. It's everything. Cause if that not right, you know, even getting up in the morning, going to work ain't going to be right. No matter whatever dreams or aspirations you have, it's not going to be approached right. So trust me, your peace of mind with that other one, communication, it's
Pressure.
necessity.
Communication.
No, gosh.
What's that?
Communication.
What is that?
Oh, man. Oh, man. What is that? Huh?
What is
Some people never know. Oh, man. No, I mean, for real, just holding a good, real conversation, meaningful, healthy conversation from one to another. You know what I mean? Where,
Right.
you know, trust me, yo.
It's some people are the importance of it I think we understate it, underappreciate it more times.
That's true.
Not realizing that it is something, that communication thing is one of the easiest and key pieces to this thing of what we call happiness, right? But in order to communicate, it's funny, me and Joey, my kid is home today, eating up my work hours and stuff. I got stuff to do. She killing my time, but that's my baby.
It's all good if anybody gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So sitting down, we're talking about whole the communication because she's 22 now, so she got her own little life going on and whatnot. You know what I mean? So it's about that communication and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, sometimes people are hard to communicate with. You know, every time the communication ain't going the way it's supposed to go, we always point it at the other person. So we be like, that person don't know how to communicate.
Right.
You don't know how to talk. You can't open up. Trevor, you don't know how to open up, Trevor, and express yourself and your feelings, right? And Trevor get up on there and say, all right, I'm going to express my feelings. Rawr, in that mouth. You're rawr. Trevor head get bit off, right? Trevor can't say a word. So, but sometimes people talk about, they don't communicate, but not thinking about how challenging it is to communicate with me. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever looked at it from that perspective yet? Can people communicate with me? You know what I mean? Am I easy to talk to?
I mean, it just all depends, man. But I would feel, because even just being around the eye for years, of course, we know an awful vibe with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Joey, I gonna know her, and your wife. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, because due to ones have them own little internal or, you know, little things that they want to get across.
I think
so
they're
it's
trying
like,
to kill me.
yeah, man. But you're good, man. But yeah, once communication coming from that real place, you know what I mean? It have to come from a real place, you know what I mean? Trust me. So
I'm on the radio sometimes, and I think the realest people are the radio people. You know? I think because you ain't seen their faces, so sometimes they just calling and
just give it to, just give it to them.
Here, people have profile pictures, so they kind of a little more reserved. You know what I mean?
True.
But it's one of them things where we talk about relationships and people saying, I've heard a lot of people say, I've had some bad experiences, right? But what nobody ever thinks about or focus on is that they could very well have been somebody's bad experience.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Many people out here. I tell people this all the time. I know more single women than I know single men, right? I know just a couple of single dudes, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend them, right? but I know way more single women than I know single dudes, right? But I hear that the women and the men is like that whole concept of men are from Mars, women are from Venus. They're out there in the single world, but the two of them have two totally different perceptions of what's out there. Both of them think the other one crazy, right?
Of course.
It's
never me.
It's never me. When you talk to the fellas out here that are out in the single streets, what am I saying?
Oh, man.
Don't call no name, Chris.
I mean, you have somewhere where we're up in our age and them still want to be single. Them don't have nobody. Some are play in the field, as you know what I mean? I mean, most ones, if them up in our age and them don't lock down nothing yet, them just kind of, just...
They done gave up.
Yeah.
Throw in the towel.
Yeah, and them have them kind of thought that with relationship where it's like, the other person drain them or whatever, you know?
Right.
But
Never
like
my
you
fault.
said, never them, you know? For real, but hey, man. But thank God most people me know is married, you know what I mean, in a them relationship, but they have one and two. Well, them just play in the field and it worked for them. And if it worked for them, it worked for them, you know what I mean? But
So you ever come across, and we go stay on the fellas for a minute, because the ladies always feel like, well, we don't pay attention to the fellas, right?
True.
I see a lot of the fellas out here where they're a problem, right?
They don't have a problem.
When I said they are the problem, but they are a problem.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They are a problem. So I see a lot of the fellas out there, and whatever their experiences are, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You can't argue that person's experience. True. But they're very verbal about the issues that they've encountered out there. And it's like they're saying, yo, I don't know what's going on with the crop of ladies out here, but these women ain't no joke. It's just like, they tripping, right? And to be honest with you, I do know some of the single women that I do know, they are problems. So I cannot say that, myself said the man them wrong or they lying. Right? But I'm going to give a perfect example. One time I had to concede. When I was getting ready to do the show. Okay. Love Doctor show, right? Yeah. And I had a couple of dudes and a couple of ladies lined up, right? So as we got closer to the show dates, I started reaching out to the folks to set up the dates and let them know whatever. The ladies were like, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. The fellas now, right? Majority of the fellas.
Hold on, G. What we are going to talk about again?
That is exactly
I can just imagine.
So what we are talking about again? They say, bro, we're just going to talk about relationships and the dynamics of a single man.
But wait there. But what part of the dynamics we are going to talk about?
I had one, because here's the funny thing. That same day when I sat down, Jai, to my calendar, I was talking to one of my homegirls on WhatsApp, and her exact phrasing was, these dudes out here be halfway single but married, single but not single.
Play in the field.
And I'm saying, please, these dudes is chilling. I don't know what you're talking about, right? That evening, when I was trying to set it up, about 3 of them dudes was like, well, when I said I'm single, right?
Never look a situation I go on still. The weight name, the papers, them never leave. So we still kind of married, but really and truly, my out here do my thing still. Yeah.
Yep. That is exactly what was happening. I chalked it up to single when the cameras are off.
Right.
I'm single when the cameras are off. When the cameras are on,
Yeah.
I can't speak on it, right?
That's cool, man.
So I had to tell her, I had to say to her, listen, okay, damn, I apologize, right?
That's why we got to say it with our chest, you know what I'm saying? My married, yeah. I have to say it with my chest.
Let me ask you this.
Hey, don't play.
Somebody sent me something to them. Them love setting me up, though. Love setting me up, you know. That says, why are these 50-year-old men out here cheating?
Oh, Lord,
right?
have mercy.
A majority of them, the fact that you say they're cheating means they have something at home. They're not single, they're cheating.
Right.
50, no. You ain't old, you ain't dead, right? But my math is this. The Bible said 10. That's 7 years old.
Yep.
Right? So that means the 35 is halfway. 45, you climbing,
Yeah,
right?
you climbing.
50 is over the hill.
Yeah.
Right? So you are closer to the grave than you are to the cradle.
You're on
right
the
now,
downside.
right?
You're on the downside.
So, what could have a 50-year-old man out there trying to be a player out in these streets?
Them young girls, no?
Oh, so that's
No, I'm just joking. Some will make him feel like him can skip and up again and bust to a boom flick. I'm just saying. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So that's what it is.
All right. I don't know. Allegedly. I got me a ear still. Allegedly. It can't be anything still, you know, but I that we are here, you know. For real.
Chano, what up, Kay? What up?
Oh, gosh.
Listen, it's a 50-year-old man out here.
Yo,
living
man.
it up, young boy style.
Getting a young girl to him thing.
But I had a conversation with I want to call a complaining woman, right? A woman that was complaining about the things she's been through, right? And I'm always this has always been my mindset, and I teach this to my kid. I'm a girl dad, so I gotta prepare him. I'm like, yo, you get what you accept. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
that's true.
And this is what we're talking about today. I was even giving an example. I said, listen, the man where hit Keisha, right, might not hit Sue. And it ain't because Keisha is more of a problem than Sue.
Right.
Sue will chop you. Sue have our cutlass and she don't play that, right? Plus, Sue will pick up our phone and call our two brother them who prefer the inside than the outside. You know what I mean? And them are gonna come and
straighten them out.
Them man they not shoot, them man they chop. It's more personal.
That's cool,
right?
man.
So you don't do that. The example I was giving her, the analogy was primarily to say, don't be no for frightened. People do what they can do to whom they can get away with, right?
True. And on a serious level, we're teaching each other how to love us in relationships.
Oh, yeah.
Literally. Depending on the things where we either we let go or we're easy with our, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, for real.
Right off the bat, you gotta be like, nah, that ain't gonna fly.
Or whatever.
Right? Because, let me say something. This is not something to celebrate. When I was a little kid growing up in Ocho-Rios, Jamaica, right? One day, and I don't know if the man never there with the woman long enough to know.
Right.
But one day we're down on the bottom of the neighborhood and we're just chilling, right? And this dude coming up with this girl and they arguing or whatever the case may be. I don't know what flying at the man head. Man slap her.
Oh gosh. Mad.
And I don't know them, but nobody said, oh damn, why him do that? But then I realized why nobody said it. It's because maybe the man never knows him shouldn't do it because she knocked him out. She turned around and
so he was taught, say, yo, don't do that again. It no matter what kind of culture you grew up in.
She gave him the 1-2. She gave him the 1-2, boom, boom, and a straight flat. And people are like, yeah. So maybe it was a new relationship, but it seemed like they were accustomed to the fact that she might have knocked out somebody else before. So you gotta know. But John Holmes said, people get what I'm accept.
No, that's real. That's real.
And it go both ways.
Cause if she would have met that slide, and then it's something in him where it just kind of feel like, yo, you know?
I can do that.
I don't know. Yeah, she disrespect again later. If she say she don't have enough for disrespect. Oh man, nah, we definitely ain't for that, man.
Oh, girl was not having it. Woman said, rock him in her.
Oh gosh,
with a 2-piece, the breast and wing, bam, bam, flat,
real lioness, real lioness.
And she connected right, so you can tell that it hurt, But I think nothing hurt more than the fact that you just got knocked out by your girl in front of everybody,
Yeah,
right?
his pride.
Yeah, which was what? Your pride is probably what made you feel from get-go that you could put your hands on
can
this
do a
woman.
thing like that, right?
No, I've never seen a man humbly get up. I just walk. Just a walk like nothing. I said, I bet he never did that again.
No, for real.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what kind of in our culture to a look at
It's
it. You know what I'm saying?
that's something that in our. I said,
Bro.
we're of an abusive culture.
I had to create my own blueprint though, man. I like.
You say you can't live them right.
At least my dad, man, I like. Even my father had a great blueprint for me to follow. But that's I say as far as even growing up in Jamaica, you know.
You
like,
see that?
Right. So I'm just saying from that blueprint I had to create my own, you know. But my dad had a great blueprint for me to follow, you know.
I could never
brothers.
see how somebody could treat somebody like that and say that them love the person, because I think there's some mental issues going on there, something disconnected in both avenues, because a lot of times you also have the women who also feel say, yo,
if him no liquor, then
him no
love.
You know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't know how
that one there,
bro.
Mad.
I grew up grateful I didn't have any sisters, because me know say that's a conversation would have every time she decide to date somebody, there's a conversation for the three of us. Don't put your hand on my sister.
Oh gosh.
Don't provoke this man to whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's right. It's like I tell my kid, I'm like, please don't put yourself in certain situations, because
you're gonna send me a prison.
Yeah, send me a prison.
Yeah, send me a prison.
It no matter who right. You know what I mean? I am going to tell you that you are wrong, but please leave while I handle the situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For real.
And so forth. And I always wonder if that's sometimes we need more of that. Like a lot of the women, they don't have anybody. Doesn't mean they don't have a father or a brother, you know.
Right. Oh, no, that's it.
But some of them folks be doing the same thing. So at the end of the day, you can't even go to Pops and you can't even go to your brother and say, oh, Trevor thumped me in the eye. Because you just saw him thumping girl line. You know what I mean? And your daddy done hit your mama in the eye. You know what I'm saying?
So this behavior, this is what we do. No, this is not what we do in radio, man. This is not what we do. Oh, gosh.
Channel.
No, man, no, for real, we have to flip the blueprint, man. We're there, I laugh, but you don't know where we have to talk about these things, you know? Real talk.
We got to try to find
we have to,
the lighter side of it, if it exists.
For real.
If it exists. Keyword, because it might not. You know what I mean? No, back to the whole concept of cheating, because people have a tendency to make it look like that cheating is a thing that's synonymous to men. You know what I mean? Cheating has been, I would like to say, cheating was created by men, perfected
by the women.
You know what I mean?
And men cheat with women, so I mean, you know what I mean? So
yeah, people always and say, yo, she over there so with the married man. Nobody does say why the married man over there so with she though. It's like the woman is getting the blame, because no matter what happens here, we always have there's got to be a victim and there's got to be a villain.
A villain.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And automatically, then just the man are gonna get the villain. You know? I'm not the man, the single person.
The single, right.
Person. Why you mash up people in dolly house? The fact that it's a dolly house is what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? So,
mad.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we just have one advice with Jay the Further Burner.
Oh, gosh. Welcome to the minds of Further Burner on G Cole, eh? For real, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning about this also at the same time, you know? We're all learning, trust me.
You're a married man, right?
Yes, sir.
Been in your happy home for a while.
Long time.
People say, Jay, look at 15. So he's been involved since he was 1, right?
Okay, for real. No, for real.
So, but the thing is this. In your humble opinion, what does it take? Not unanimously, because we're going to get to that. Okay. But what does it take from you? What output does it take from you to be able to have a successful, long-lasting relationship like you've had where... Because anytime it's sooner, I don't want to happy. You know? And here's the funny thing about it.
No, which is right.
You see couples, one of them mofos is happy, right? 9 times out of 10, you see a couple, one of them happy, right?
Oh, man.
And one of them want to die. Right? But if it's in the two of them, you both happy.
No.
Right? What does it take from you? What does it take from you?
Oh, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, but I'll say right off top, man, your spouse have to be your friend.
Right.
And you can't just be saying that. You know what I'm saying? You have to mean that. Like for real, my wife is my friend, you know what I mean? Like my best friend, you know? For real. She's my friend. Like, so even just on that level that we can communicate. We could just have a conversation about nothing. You know what I mean? We are roll got Miami and we are dead with laugh over nothing. You know what I mean? I say like for real.
Right.
And so that's communication, definitely. You have to can communicate with your friend.
Right.
But accountability, man. Accountability, you know? Being the person who you are, knowing that, yo, if your yes is your yes and your no is your no, you know? So, cause them are gonna judge upon them thing there too, you know, bro. You know what I mean? And if you're not a person by your word, it's like, who are you?
Yeah, word don't mean none.
Come on, you know? So, but not like, but the main one is just a friend, you know what I mean? My wife is my friend, bro. You know what I mean? Trust me, definitely. And we can't reason about anything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
you think?
No, for real, we can't. No, I mean, trust me. We've been together for a while, so trust me. So that would be the things from the top for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what is it about? Because that would cover the unity, right? Because that's reciprocal. That's you and her, right? Because you are her friend, she's your friend, right? What is it? And sometimes it's hard to point out in front of them, but sometimes right off the bat, if I would say to you, boy, what is it about her? What does she do that just make Jayu watch the clock for the work they've done?
Oh,
so we can come yard.
Happy, jovial person, just like myself. High energy. She vibrate high. You know what I mean? Although if you piss her off, she's a Scorpio. No, the Scorpio, the stinger will get you. You know what I mean?
Wow.
For real. So I have to know if I just tie up the stinger. You know what I say? I might think that. For real. I just tie up the stinger. But no, man, a jovial, happy person just like me. And I couldn't be with somebody that's like, wagwan, hello. You know what I mean? Or, no, that's not gonna work for me. That not gonna work. You know what I mean? So vibrating high, you know what I mean? So yeah, and just bro, like it not take nothing for make she like it not take much to get her happy either, you know what I mean? And sometimes it do, you know what I mean? But that's I say like she's a happy person within. Even
she shows up happy.
Even without me, you know what I mean? Right.
So she comes here happy. It's up to you to ruin it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a ball of energy myself. So, you know what I mean? I come with my own happiness. So it's like, even to her, it's a plus. You know what I mean? You know, so like for real, trust me.
I think that's very important what you say, well, I think it's a beautiful thing in terms of showing up with your luggage. You know what I'm saying?
With your own happiness.
With your own happiness.
Show up. You got to show up with your own happiness.
There's some unhappy, miserable people who are out here trying to seek or find their happiness in you. Right? And they know. I was telling Joe again, people know who they are, people know what they do, people know what they're capable of, right? Mm-hmm. So the miserable person, the mean person, the person who is always down, the person who's always getting on people's last nerves, they know that's who they are.
No, exactly. They know.
I've had people say, I know I'm hard to deal with. I know I'm hard to work with. I know I'm hard. And then I got to stop them there. Right. Then if you know,
what y'all gonna do?
Then why are you still that way, right? Because if you don't know, then you got an excuse.
Right.
If you're an ass and you don't know you're an ass, then it's cool. But if you're an ass and you come to the table saying, I know I am. I've been knowing I am.
Right.
Since the last 30 years. Haven't changed. If you find somebody where shows up unhappy, always down, what's the purpose of you getting with that person? Because you can't fix that problem.
Oh man, trust me. That person there, that's like gonna find themselves. We're just gonna be orbiting, and them are gonna find themselves over there. So I me over here, so me can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Like no, trust me.
Not my thing.
No.
And I find it easier for somebody who is.
But that thing may be somebody else's cup of tea, though.
Yeah, that's where the toxic relationship comes into play.
Right, that's
where they, you know, somebody cup of tea. You know what I always believe? Anytime somebody said to you, because anytime I hear a woman say she have a man where she can't stand, or a man say I have a woman in cancer. Especially a man. If a man say, yo, if your man always a complain about the woman, there's one thing for sure. She fine as all. Right? When you see her, she really fine. Because there's got to be a reason.
Gotta be a reason.
Gotta be a reason why you still sticking around, right?
No, for real.
So,
oh, man.
but I hear it all the time. My person. I'll be in work, and I wonder, and nobody's honest. Because I have literally asked a couple of people who I spent a lot of time around who complained about a significant other every day.
Right.
When I say every day, I mean not in the evening or not in the morning. Anytime you have a conversation, they significant other come up in a negative light.
Oh,
right?
Man.
My question always
That's
been
not
this.
good.
It's not.
That's not good.
But I have to say to them pretty much, just like how you are here saying to me right now that she's the worst person in the world. I guarantee you, she telling her homegirls, you're the worst person in the world.
Exactly.
So my question is, this terrible person that you are with, did they turn into this last week? Or did they, what was the person this before? Right? The answer is always, they allude to the fact that she stays from jump.
Right.
But they gloss over that and try to make it seem
cheat
like
me.
It get worse. It get worse.
She cheat me.
So would you say that it's an important thing to not embark upon a mission or a journey with somebody that the compatibility not there?
Oh yes, definitely.
Even if she fine.
Oh man, even if she fine.
Damn.
Even if she fine.
Sorry, Lawrence.
No. No, cause y'all gonna waste enough years, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna waste time, yo. You're gonna waste time.
Just up in this relationship.
So yeah, compatibility. Oh man.
I tell people this all the time. You ain't got to be on the same page, but you got to be in the same book.
Yeah.
You're individuals.
Yes. I like that. I like that.
You ain't got to be on the same page.
But at least.
But you got to be in the same.
You got to be in my book, for real.
You know, because we are individuals. My wife, for example, right? My wife, I tell people this all the time. I feel like, I think I do good as a person, as a human being. So I'm going to get into heaven. You know what I mean? No VIP stuff. You know, I'm not gonna be VIP. I'm not necessarily going penthouse. But I'm gonna be in there, right? And I'm gonna be nice. You know what I mean?
Be nice.
But if I slip up, I think she's cool enough to where I could get in as her plus
That's
one.
cool. I'm
you know
on her plus one.
I get in as her plus
That's
one.
real. That's real.
But she was always the more serious of the two of us.
Okay.
I'm lighthearted. I've been that way since I'm a kid. Because if I'm not that, then I'll go from 0 to 100 quick. So for me, the buffer for that pretty much is just laugh it off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And not much. You have to literally punch me in my face for offend. You get me?
Right.
So, and what I got to give props on is she's adjusted. Right? I've adjusted not harassing her as much because that's my joy. Right? But she's adjusted in terms of being a little bit more relaxed. To the point now where sometimes, you see, like back in the day when time me would overdo it and get on her nerves. Sometimes not upon my girl easy, you know. and when she realizes, then that's when she's on it because it's like, oh, okay.
The ramping start.
Yeah, this is what you're used to. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just the fact that she has made it her point of duty to learn me, adjust, not changing who she is, you know?
Right.
But adjust in such a way
that
we can meet in the middle.
I love that.
Not always on the same page. In the same book. Right? I can be a staunch Christian and you are a staunch atheist.
Right.
Just not going.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not on the same page.
No, for real.
But you got to be at least in the same book. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But that's how the thing go. People out here talking about the men to woman ratio. Man, them say woman outnumber man like 10 to 1 in Nigeria.
Mad!
10 to 1. The question I ask is this, right? The views expressed by G Cole does not represent The question I ask is this, right? With the ratio being 10 to 1, right?
Okay.
Is it a little bit of a leeway for men to go there and explore the options and be excused a little bit for giving 5-9 times?
You know what I mean?
Not 20 times, but...
Right.
What do you think?
Give him a little leeway, a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Blame it on the Lord.
Right. A little bit, you know.
Listen, they can get a little leeway.
Them should can get a little leeway. Hey, I swear, even me saying that. Man, due to the ratio, you know what I'm saying? I'm only saying this due to the ratio.
The 10-to-1 ratio.
Right, them should get a little leniency. You know what I'm
Because they're
saying?
doing their community, technically it's community service.
Right.
You're balancing out the equation.
Balancing out the community. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I would never say this at home. Never say this at home. But I can say this on the ground.
But they should. I didn't say I.
Listen, them. So Lawrence, so when you're married, it's a different story, right?
Oh gosh.
Do you think we're gonna get to a point where the value of marriage? Because I already think the value of marriage. I think there's an agenda out there right now, and a lot of time the agenda has been pushed by the people who are not married, right?
Okay.
It's like they're not married, and a lot of times, not by their choice, right? Because I've had one of the questions I generally ask the people who are really on the show is, "Are you single?" And them say, "Yeah." I said, "Why are you single?" Most women's response to "Why are you single?" is because I choose to be, which is the biggest lie I have ever heard in my life, right? Because if you're
she not find the man what she want.
But it's not her choice.
With the Bentley and it down, that is that.
That is true.
But I like, no, some of them just I tell you, and I'm just here from some of the single men them when me hear them conversation. Right. Allegedly.
Allegedly, the ladies have some high chests out here.
Yeah, they have some high chests.
Because the thing is, I've heard the man them are saying.
But hey, let me say this too. The woman, them chest for eyes still, you know what I mean? Because they are queens, you know what I mean?
They are queens.
Queens, you know what I mean? For real, we gotta have
Did
some
you see
standard.
The Woman King?
Oh, man.
The Woman King?
Yeah, I think I
like
seen that twice, yo. You know what I mean?
That's the kind of queen we want.
Yeah.
Sit by your side, I can hold around, right? Because here's the concept of the queen vibes, right? Queen,
Standards, though, for real.
Queen supposed to come with certain things, and the crown is heavy and it's made. But them people right about now, some online crown. Them say, Amazon, give me a crown. I am a queen, just by gender. People use the term queen just because a gender. I'm born queen, right?
Them want some man where no exist type of right.
But I do see where the man them said the ladies out here have some lofty, high, unrealistic goal. I've always felt like this. If a woman want a man where deezed up in shape, physically in a certain way, I am mad at you. If you in shape too,
right. It gotta match. It gotta mirror out. It gotta mirror out. You
can't come otherwise. Right. And then the woman who wants the man who is financially stable, but
what is she bringing to the table?
She not financially stable, right?
Right.
Or the woman that want a man where, is a good man, hasn't hold around the town. When her whole facts is, thumb drive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mad.
Flash drive. So it's just the unrealistic expectation and looking for something that, for lack of a better word, is outside of your scope. And but you can't say that to the lady though, because she got to look at that and say, what you talking about? What you are talking about?
I feel like when I look at my princess, she's out of my scope, boy, but I got lucky on this one.
I can't front.
I got lucky, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. My wedding thing, my vows, I said, I don't know about nobody else, but I'm married out my league.
Yeah, hey.
I marry out my league, and this is what I do.
Oh, man.
I'm married way out of my league.
I lucked up.
You know what I mean? I lucked out. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's you always gotta listen. Aim for the skies. Mm-hmm. You might get the treetops. I got the skies though. You know what I'm saying? It worked out for me.
Yes.
She got treetops, but it's a whole different ballgame, all right? It's a whole different ballgame, right?
Mad.
But that's what the thing said, though.
Real.
But it's just so much. It seems like the meds and the minds of the men and the women can't connect.
True.
They're missing each other.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I find hilarious. I've seen some single women single for 10, 15, 20, right? And some man single for 10, 15, 20, so them can't find a good person, right?
And them for us know say, them are the problem.
Them are the problem.
No, for real.
Because I've then seen people who come out of a relationship single for 5-6 months and find a good person.
And gone
And
and it a go on great.
And it a go on good.
So who was the problem?
Right? I told you I got a homeboy, right? I told you I got a homeboy, right, Jayo? Let me tell you something. The man coming like a wife school, right? The man is a wife training ground. Because every single time the man, his relationships are always toxic, right? But every time his relationships come to an end, the woman find a good man, right?
Oh, man.
I'm married and second.
Flourish,
blossom, happy. You know, you just and it's not just a Facebook thing. When you see her, it's good.
Right.
You even like the new man, even though the ex of my boy. I like the new dude. I'm like, yo, what up, boy? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Like, that's what's up. But it's always, but yet still, no matter what, toxic folks cannot accept and will not accept.
No, yeah. It's never me.
Always
it's never
them.
me. You know what I mean?
Always them.
For real.
You have single friends, male?
Not too many, man.
Not too many?
And trust me, for me to be, and that's one of the key to, as a married person, it's good to be around married people. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. People say, single people, married people don't hang with single people.
Yeah, because it's kind of different habits. You know what I'm saying? And you got to kind of watch that.
Wait, so you can't hang out with where they hang out? Or with who they hang out with?
Or do what they do, you know what I'm saying? And still be you, you know? So, no, I mean, I tell you, there's levels to this thing, yo, you know? It's levels. But, hey, for real.
Lawrence said, true. Yo, because the thing is, you know, I see, it's funny, and our friends, you know, but I know single people who say, rough out there. People here crazy, they're not up to the bar, right? And they're my friends, right? And I know if I was single, I wouldn't date you. Swear to God. You know what I mean? Even though I'm a friend. But you my friends, I'm a root for you.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But
forget into a good situation.
Yeah, I wish you the best. But truth be told,
man,
I wouldn't.
On the flip side.
On the flip side.
Bloods on Crip side.
And here's the deal.
Man.
You can tell.
Oh gosh.
Most of the people who I know who are my age and single, right? And claim the struggles are real. I don't see any much change in their behavioral patterns from 20 years ago when they were young and single, right? The concept of old fools were once young fools lives on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it almost feels like if we just change certain little things, and I don't think it's things that we don't need to change, that's difficult to change. You know why I know they're not difficult to change? Because when you hit the certain threshold now, and right about now, all of the options and the hot girl them gone, or in the case of the women, all the things that were, you know what I mean, east, west, no, south, you know what I'm saying? The things are just not the same. You're not hot in the prime no more. Right. All of a sudden you connect with your inner good girl or your inner good dude. You know what I'm saying? No, you want to settle down.
No, you want to settle down.
You know what I'm saying? No, you could be a good wife. You know what I'm saying? When
it's you done soldier royal.
You soldier royal.
All over Fort Lauderdale.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. It's crazy, man.
Every time you walk in the club, somebody up on you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But it's just,
That's
why
real.
is that though? It's like everybody wanna, and it's not a man thing, it's not a woman thing. Especially, and I can't even say it's a young people thing, because let me tell you something. I've seen some grown folks out here right about now trying to be. Sometimes I got a show, I got promote the show, sometimes I go to the show, and nothing more hilarious than a 260-year-old man in that place, right? Then a tight pants, right?
Trying to be jiggy. I'm tweaking out here, baby. Where them young girls at? If not try looks funny for his age, you know, cuz come on now, you know. I'm tweaking out here, baby. No, for real. Hey, it's crazy, man.
But and it looks so silly.
It's crazy.
When you sit back and watch, it's just so silly.
With my fitty cap.
With my fitted. Take the jersey off, man. You know what I'm saying? Tight pants and a Euro cut shirt. You know what I'm saying? Your intestines are sure.
It's crazy.
But that's what's happening out here. And then on the flip side, right? Just when you thought that was the worst it could get, right?
It could get me.
You look over so, and you say, Merle. Because we're like, Merle and Maxine, right? I'm Peaches. I'm Pearl.
Don't want to give it up.
No.
You're a grandma now. Grandma, come on. Oh, man. But no, hey, you know, one of the things that were like dawned on me from a long time, though, bro, like, yo, Jay, you can't be out here trying to date 1,000 people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to see if I could date my wife 1,000 times, you know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Large up Kojo.
No, for real. That's the mission, man. That's like, that dawned on me from a long time. Like, yo, bro, it ain't trying to get into, you know, date everybody, man. Trust me.
My space is very important to me.
Oh,
right?
gosh.
My personal space, my
Our
sanctuary.
peace of mind, bro.
My home.
You said the best of that song.
Peace of mind is a holiday. I remember when I was single and I was at a condo and I'd have the phone bridging up and they say you single at the crib, whatever the case, but you can. And I get me wrong, you're single, so you do. But I always had an issue with, I go out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had an issue bringing people into my space because that's something that named energy.
Oh, man, and it got to be the right one.
It got to be the right one. No, don't get me wrong. When I say I'm married, nobody know.
Right.
But I'm just, I can't bring you home. You know what I mean? But I remember, it's like, I don't know how some people did it every night. Every day, yo, make a link such and such. You want to come link up? No. You know what I mean? Even when I was single, I'm in the body.
Right.
I'm sitting down at my house and I came home from work. I took a shower. I'm chilled. I'm put on my TV. And the man them said, yo, can we go outside with such and such? I'm like, nah, man. I'm just trying to chill right now.
Trying to get another one under the belt, G Cole. What's what you trying to do, say? You know what I'm saying? Let's hit the streets, man. Why the G like, I'm good.
I'm good. I ain't got nowhere to go.
Mad.
But I am good. And guess what the funny thing about it? 20 years I've passed by, right? And if not for the fact that I'm married, I probably would still be getting the same call. Say, Jay, come we go hit them streets. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it.
And and those times mold you into who you are, and those times mold those people into who
they still are.
Allegedly. Oh, man.
But it's just amazing when, like I said, walk on Adriana. What up, Adrian? What up?
Big up everybody in the chat.
But Adrian, if your arms us now, I'm Big Belly. You see you, loud man, all right? Word is that a Big Belly, that's style right now, Adrian. We don't know where you go. You better get yourself a Big Belly man, yeah? Big Belly man. You're not going to know.
In Africa, they say you're rich.
Enough man have 6-pack of them hungry here. So it ain't working out.
It ain't working out.
No sandwiches.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Bro, it's crazy when we talk to the ladies in part, because here's the thing, everybody, and I gotta give credit to folks, you know. I had a conversation about accountability, right?
Oh man.
I want to say accountability.
Whoa, you're shaking the table. Whoa, Chico.
That could go deep or just stay away there, right? But in terms of, I had because I did a show on the radio the other day, and anytime I talk about the fellas and what the fellas are doing, the ladies are calling. You get like a 900 calls, right? But if you ever talk about the facts that the ladies they're half stepping, they're not coming correct, they ain't calling in, right?
They ain't calling in.
They ain't calling in. So
know how that go.
I was saying there, based on the conversation, I spoke to 6 people. One was under 40.
Okay.
Or 38. High 30s, right? But under 40. There was about 3 of them were between 40, 50, right? One was even white. I ventured out, you know what I mean? Just see if we all got the same problems. And then we had the over 50, right? And you know what they all said in their own vernacular? Oh man, can't wrong. No matter what the circumstances, it's not an accountability thing. So no matter what happens, pretty much is. Now get me wrong, if your wife, you love her or whatever case may be, but it's a strange thing to watch from grandma to moms to every, you know what I mean? To a screensaver.
No, it's a code. It's a code that's been passed down. Right.
It's
a code.
It's like hard. It's hard, like physically hard. You can see the muscles are bulging and tight up. The neck are tight up. If it say, I'm wrong, I even give the apology.
Right.
That's not one of the okay, I'm sorry, I move
No,
on.
man, you can't win with them, man.
Or you're
And
gonna
don't
get
try. Don't even try.
wait a second. Love as much as you do,
Hey,
man. Love and
don't
everything.
even
That's
try.
part of the formula for keep a happy home.
Yeah,
right?
don't even
try to
try.
get anybody to concede and accept or whatever the case may be. But are they right though? Is that something in the wiring makes it a struggle for the accountabilities? Almost like say, even if the wrong and you got the tape and everything, you might get a okay, I'll move on. Are
But
you
as my mother would say, I want to make my cousin up. So one of those type of situation, even
Your
when
fault.
you don't, right, it's still your fault. You
I'm
know?
wrong because of you.
Yeah. All right, ma, it's okay, ma, it's cool. I'll take the blame. Yeah. Oh,
It's
gosh.
almost like when it comes to infidelity, you know. Men according to them, the men cheat just because they're what they are, right? But if you happen to catch, which you're gonna have to get video and audio, right? Because if you don't have the video and audio, then she, right?
Like it never happened.
And you need a confession you know what I'm saying? From somebody. So you have to get it from a man. Where you think man going there with them guns? So somebody can get a name, you know. Where your name? Steve. What's she name? Betty. Who for wife that? Yours. All right, then let's come on. I know you have evidence, right? But the thing is,
Yeah.
even in a case of infidelity, you're gonna hear the woman say, it's something that you
yeah.
did
She was
or
lonely.
didn't do
she was lonely.
for the last 2
Oh
years.
gosh.
You know what I mean? These kids look like somebody else because you was lonely. You know what I mean? But you see that universal, not just from a spouse, but just
Didn't spend no
species-wise.
time or
No accountability.
yeah.
Never. It's a challenge.
That's why we not left no room for none of them excuse. Listen me. Yo. You want time? I gotta give you time. Now let me stop.
Well, I'm up in here.
I'm up in here. You feel me?
John know.
No, but for real.
I was telling somebody the other day, and sometimes I couldn't believe I was saying it. You know, sometimes that, yo, getting old, man. One bird on lifetime, one bird on lifetime.
One bird.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm holding this shit. But I tell people, I'm just like, I've been married for 12 years. And he added up at 14.
That's
right?
cool, man.
And I don't, some people that say, boy, tired of the person, whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be. Maybe next year, you never know. But,
nah, I don't see that happening.
But as of right now,
I don't see that happening.
I'm not saying people can't grow apart. Because I've had friends who got married. This friend that got married, and she said it wasn't infidelity or whatever the case may be. Two dope people. Right. But they apparently grew apart. It's like it turned out almost like a roommate situation.
That happened too?
That happens. But the whole concept is kind of like, oh, I'm tired, I'm this, I'm that. And you know what I mean? It's like, how much time? Because when I do the math, right? Kind of 8 hours we sleep a night. I get 8 hours, but no mess with very 8. Right? And then technically in the daytime, during the work time, you have 8 hours. Sometimes so in the morning between waking up and getting ready for leave work, and in the evening between then and night and bedtime, right? And then on the weekends we still have lives, especially if you have kids or whatever. Or the honey-do list, because you don't know when the weekend come. You can't plan for chilling now.
No.
There's a list waiting on you.
Oh, gosh.
You know what I mean? So
when you have a moment, can you?
So when, may I try to say, when the time for get tired of somebody, when was the over exposure to the person that you can say, boy, damn, 12 years, it's 13 years, boredom, I'm tired of. Because when we add it up, you probably get a solid 3 hours a day. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And if you got kids, it's 1.5 till the NyQuil kicks in.
Right.
Cause you know you NyQuil in them kids. You go ahead, bed. You know what I mean? I hope to God she ain't put on the bonnet. But that's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
Mad.
So I was talking to somebody and we were talking about the fact that the communication thing, right?
Right.
Sometimes when I go say to you, boy, listen. Give thanks, Adri. I'm friend that to them.
That's cool, my
people are gonna say, well, I have a relationship, I'm at home in a relationship, everything is all right, but always a little but there, right? The man can't really express himself, and I normally say the man can't express himself because I've never met a woman who can't express herself.
Right. Oh,
Or
them full of
won't
expression.
express herself.
Them full of expression.
If she wants to say it, it's coming out. You know what I mean? So, but the man I said, situations will come up. I was joking about me being on the radio the other day, and the reason why the man them can't call in is because the woman them did look on them, right? So they're hearing the things that I'm saying, and they agree 100%.
Say something.
Yeah, see a word, right? So it's like Kojo didn't know. Kojo listen to me. Kojo can't even say, G Cole, all right. Kojo's there straight faced, looking away from the screen, right? And Kojo's wife said to him, boy, look, so Kojo, you believe them things you're with G Cole on the TV, I say? Kojo the pan. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not listen to G Cole. And she's like, no man, you hear what I'm saying?
No, me. We're not talking. G Cole not talking about me. Yeah, okay. No, but we have to do it for you. You gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying? I know me in my top about Babes. Babes is never me in my top about. In my top about them.
So Kojo can't answer the thing, you know.
Man,
but Kojo feel.
I just threw you the alley hoop, Kojo. Babes, I know me. I know me.
Them.
Damn.
I know me, man. But that's what I go on a lot of times. The man them can't express himself for fear of reprisal, right? This is why you have HR, you know. This is why you have these codes in the office, right? To protect you from reprisal, the Whistleblower Act, right? So that you can blow the whistle without any fear of reprisal, right? The difference is just like how HR don't work for you, right? It's the same thing in your household, you know. It don't work for you,
for real.
right? So you're then also and can't say a word. No, you plan your little get together for your anniversary or whatever the case may be. G Cole there run off your mouth attack, all kind of things. You will watch it, right? And you're out there in a nice hotel room, right? You saw her pack a whole bunch of lingerie. Be a sexy things.
No, the plan that went south for you. What you do now?
But you there listen to G Cole attack all kind of things when she accidentally nod.
But like me said, Babes, I know I know me G Cole attack, but damn it.
Then Jayot. Then the bonnet comes out, right?
Ooh.
The bonnet.
You're done. So that means you ain't getting
you get nothing.
Not even a troop.
Not even a troop. And a sweatsuit. The bonnet and the sweatsuit.
You're done. You're done.
She have on a thick Adidas cotton sweatsuit and a bonnet, right? He's not even a moo-moo. What you can say, right?
Oh gosh, babes, why you making this about us? You know what I'm saying? Why you making this about us? G talking about them.
Why you talking about us?
No,
it ain't got nothing to do with us.
This ain't got nothing to do with us. I'm on vacation. I'm on a ship right now. I'm chilling, thinking about getting something tonight.
You got your bonnet on.
Why you making this personal?
Chano.
Oh gosh.
It just a woman will catch their men every move online, then behave like IT department of corporate office. She on point with that.
Yeah.
She on point with that. But let me ask you this, Adrian.
Slipping on like a bad transmission.
Catch the man at the what though? Because at the end of the day, you know, say I've seen people get in trouble for nothing. Right? I've seen a man get in trouble for nothing because somebody in the office, some chick in the office, just she friendly, and whatever the case may be, right? And the man is just not a jerk.
Right.
Honey ain't with that. Honey ain't with that. You too friendly with her. And you need to go to the office and set it straight. You know what I'm saying? And by that I mean, when you get to the office, you tell her.
I do what now? Babes, why you making this about?
You tell her.
Yo, that's crazy.
That you are happily, but babes, we share an office. All she do is some coffee. Did I not give you coffee this morning? But Jayot, it's again for the single people out here, right? It's funny to be able to laugh at it and not laughing at you at the expenses of the folks. But
we're laughing with you.
Laughing with you. I know the struggle's real. Struggle's real.
It's real.
Struggle's real. You have another issue that comes up a lot in this. The concept of people marrying people in another business are married, right? induced by either social settings, because you do have you have the biological clock, and the biological clock is really for reproduction and everything there. But you do have the clock in terms of the social clock, and people want to make sure say they're married by a certain time because it'll look good, especially if your homegirls are all married, right? but even though the homegirl man husband and the world of them look miserable, right? But you have that clock there to work with, so everybody want to get married, and then you have the other part that is even worse now.
The biological.
The church.
Oh, the church.
The church, right? Because the pastor insists, say you have to marry.
Oh yeah.
Somebody also from the church. Because you can't marry Blacker. Blacker don't come to the church. You can't marry Max. Max don't come to the church. Trevor and Steven.
She have to go deal with somebody out at
You
church.
have to deal with the one. So you have a lot of people now that are married, right? Unhappy as all hell.
It ain't really what they wanted.
Ain't really what they wanted. But pastor says so the thing for go, right? How
Me have a nice person for you, man.
yeah, a nice
nice.
Deacon Chambers. Deacon Chambers, they call him Feel Up. I'm always a Feel Up about the church, right? Deacon Chambers.
Let me stop here. That's good.
Well, go on, Mason. Blessings. Deacon Chambers in church are going, right? But here's the funny thing. So she goes ahead and she married Deacon Chambers, right? And this is a personal experience, me know. Deacon Chambers end up being abusive, being an ass.
Oh man. And is a church goer?
Yep.
Oh, they do that.
Not just church, Jehovah's Witness. So you know, so there's levels to this, right?
Where they do that at?
So she decides that she's had enough and she out.
Right.
Right?
Which she should be.
Would you believe that they did not reprimand Deacon Chambers as much as they excommunicated pretty much her from the church?
Right.
For deciding that she's done with the relationship, right?
Cause them have a thing, where it's like, divorce. It's like that, no. So I guess him for beat.
I don't get
beat her to the inch.
We're sticking this out.
Inch of her life. Yeah.
Sticking this out.
Oh man,
I believe in attorneys.
That's crazy.
I believe in attorneys.
No, that right there, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is that whether it be the church or whatever the case may be, there's a lot of outside influences, right? You in your household, you have your wife, your lovely daughter, adore her thing. Has there ever been any such a thing as outside influences trying to dictate, comment, give you any form of nudging as to how you should go about your relationship?
Crazy. I mean, they're right there. No, I ain't got room or time for that. No.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
Because people out here going through that a lot. When I talk to the ladies in particular, a question I had in there one time with one of the ladies was,
I'll take happy advices. If it ain't happy,
I don't take no advice.
Right.
None.
But I mean, you don't know, like me say, if it's coming from like the eye, you know what I mean? Which, you know what I mean?
It'll be a comment. It ain't gonna be advice.
Right.
It ain't gonna be advice. It'll be a comment.
I'd say be a comment, it won't be
I'm
advice.
not qualified. But here's I'm by that I mean, if you have got you something, for many reasons a different thing, you know.
Right. True.
But when it comes to people give advice, they're not waiting for you to need it.
Right, true.
They showing
up
with a pocket full of
that's
advice.
why I'm like, nah, I don't really,
And then just I come give
I'm
advice.
shutting that down, yeah.
Observing and I go on, whatever. Yeah. Even if it's a little riff I go on, you know what I mean? Which always happens. Because I got a rule in my house, you know. Man, I go on my bed. We don't go to bed.
Angry.
Oh,
no, for real.
You know what I mean? And you see the whole concept of, you're not sleeping on the bed, or I kick you out of the bed, or I gotta come.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No, we don't do that. If you don't want to sleep in that bed there tonight, you get out. But you can't kick me out.
Yo, even if me say, may I grab my pillow, may I go in that living room and go and go out there. She'll come for me, babes. Come. She coming for me.
And vice versa.
No, for real.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
Because anytime.
Like, we don't do that. No.
How me go on my bed? How me go lay down on my bed? I'm gonna sleep and she vex out there, right?
Yeah, that not gonna work. I can't sleep comfortable too. You know what I mean? Without, no.
Right.
No. Not gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. But that whole concept of, the doghouse.
Yeah. Nah, that.
It not gonna work over here.
I never grew up seeing that, so that don't even exist in my.
The doghouse? Plus, the truth is, my living room comfortable. Those are good.
So I say, even if we're in the doghouse, it's still good. You know what I mean? I'm closer to the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? I got the big screen out here. I still got all the amenities, even if that's the situation, even if that's the case. But nah, like that don't exist. I never saw that even with pops, my moms. Yeah. No.
That's something that I go. No. That's something that Richard say, unsolicited advice is the problem. You damn skippy. Women will tease a faithful man she don't even want. I like just to see his spouse squirm. Adrian, if you call in, somebody do that to your booski? Somebody done. Somebody mess with your booski. And did you squirm? You say, just to see the spouse squirm. Did you squirm?
Christ.
Did you squirm? Large up everybody watching from near and far, man. But there's a couple that I know, right? And when I tell you, say, that's why you can't follow what you see, you know. White couple, right?
Faking the funk.
Where, let me tell you something. There are rules. You hear comedians talk all the time about the difference between black and white people, right? And there are some differences. Image is very important in terms of the structure. I get the impression that it's like, oh, a black man and a black woman going through them thing and it now work and them decide, yo, we're going left, right?
Right.
The average, most of the divorced populace in the white community are more, well off folks, But the average folks look at it be sticking it out because the optics ain't cool.
How it looks.
Yeah, how it looks.
Right.
And when they walk out the door, arm in arm, everything is glorious. When they come back in the house, if you ever knew.
Right.
Right what I'm saying?
They just roomies.
Go left, go right.
Right. We just busting the bills down. That's it.
Busting these bills down. And both party have some other lives are going.
Right.
Other life are going. But the thing is,
sad.
You just ain't letting go. My thing pretty much is, I need to let you go. If me I go, especially if
that sounds like a lot of energy, yo. Even just listening to that, like, I gotta go. Man, for cut.
I can't do misery.
I ain't gonna go. Man, for cut. Yo, I ain't gotta go. Man, for cut.
Wait, I got to get up out of here. I got to bounce. No, man, it's one of them things where it happens a lot. It happens a lot, and then you hear people talk about open relationship.
Oh boy!
All right, and I said to one of my guests that was in here the other day that I think in order for you to be cool with an open relationship, you have to be a certain level of disconnected.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does. You might not want out of the house, and you might not want out of the home, but you want out of the relationship.
Right,
you get me? Because there's no way you could be as vested and invested in that person as you were back then, and today be okay with the fact that she over Trevor.
I swing.
Yeah,
swinging. She over Joe Grind.
She over Joe Grease.
Oh man, that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing, I do my thing.
Yeah, and then we come back up in here.
Mad. Whoa. Till somebody enjoying themselves a little too much.
Because those things work for, generally speaking. Anytime it's in situations like those,
Yo.
one person more having a good time.
Right. No, for real. Somebody's having a good time.
And in the few scenarios that have been presented, right, there's a weird one where it's actually nobody have the better time on the road. You know. Have you seen the movie Hall Pass?
Yes.
Hall Pass, where it's like, okay, you want a Hall Pass for the weekend? Take a Hall Pass, and the man couldn't score, right? Because at the end of the day,
listen, me nobody want it. Since me can't get none. You bring me back your Hall Pass. Come back in the house. Come back in the house. Bring me back the Hall Pass. I don't want to play this game no more.
I don't know.
Y'all better stop that. Y'all better stop, man. Yo, leave that shit alone.
And I think that stuff is. I think it has set some craziness for the youth them, because when we listen to the youth them talk nowadays, they have
they cool with that.
So
no
detached.
emotion. You're right.
So
No emotion.
Yeah, them no, the whole love and relationship thing, them not really.
Yeah, that's real.
They could swing out of that tomorrow. I know how I am as a person. I'm calculated. So if it's if me and somebody in a relationship and the math says I should not be in love, the math, okay, I like how you behave, you go on a certain way,
right.
you know, yeah, we're not really too, you know what I mean? I am never gonna be that person who is in it because, oh God, me can't, me just in love, me can't.
Right.
If it not add up, we can stop love you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If needs be.
Right. No, definitely.
Right? But then you have some folks in some relationship for years, miserable as all hell.
And they just
and them say them in love. But how are you in love with somebody who
can't call it quits?
Yeah.
They just can't call it quits.
But the person, obviously, if you're miserable, that means that the person now treats you like they're in love with you.
That means y'all done y'all been done.
But so what's up?
Just can't.
Probably that's the bills holding on, and especially reach a certain age. Now, a virgin of mine, he 50-something years old. 50-something. And he says he dates women in their 30s. I'm like, why not date? You know what I mean?
Right.
The man say, everybody have them unique idiosyncrasies, which is true, including himself.
Right.
But while he's able and willing to make adjustments and compromise, the man say, only thing a woman can change over 45 is clothes.
Where I say I can't teach. There's nothing I can't teach this.
It ain't even, it's just
man.
whatever ways
like you can't
she
teach
has.
an old dog new tricks,
No.
basically.
No.
I've heard that too, and the energy wise, you know what I mean? I've heard the energy wise too, like an older person wanna, you know what I mean?
That young energy?
Yeah. Cause another older person, like, we just going down this old road, but you know, a younger person is like, yo, we're up on the beach, all 130.
Living it up.
Adrenaline pumping, like, yo, me the normally do them things. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta go to work at 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning, she got me on
But
here.
the youngin got you out here like 2 o'clock. Living it up.
Tomorrow you're in the office, the punk.
But you had a nice night.
And guess what? Yo, do that again tomorrow.
Man.
Do that again.
An older person now is like, she done got in her bed from 8 o'clock.
Bonnet. She been wearing the bonnet all day. So it's not like she put the bonnet on. She had that bonnet on all day.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, I've heard it on both levels. So, you know, I mean.
But the man said the only thing the woman change her clothes, you. It's one of them things where just like I said, boy.
She's predictable.
Well, not even so much that, as much as just not willing to in other words, take me for who I am. I ain't gonna make no changes, which probably some of the who you are is the reason why you are here in the single street. Right? So maybe we need to make some changes, but it's a lot of time, you know, like they'll say, and you can tell me what you think. It's like in relationships, men are more tasked to make their woman happy than women are to make the men happy.
Yeah. Cause woman them feel like them done locking. You know, man have to try for. You know, they might go get the car clean. All right, say I go out tonight, even all of that. Right? I carry her out tonight. You go get the ride clean and so you make sure say, you know what I mean? You make sure everything plush, you know? All she gotta do is just go take a bath and get smell good and be ready, you know?
Show up.
Oh man.
And you put in all the effort,
Oh gosh, man.
But I just saw it seemed even when, because even when you look at it from a sexual standpoint, right? Anytime you hear about bad sex, it's always the man them always you know. When the sexual chemistry is not there, because them so the women feel like all they got to do is just show up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I brought the goods, you know what I mean? So I showed up. But the man got to get, you know what I mean? Let me get the strategy on, you know what I mean?
I
was studying. I was in class last night.
His game got to be on.
Yeah.
She could just flow. She could just breeze right through.
So it's more pressure on the man to maintain some form of happiness.
It would seem.
Than it is for the woman in the household.
It would seem that way.
Yeah. But of course, like we said, well, Adrian, that's a lie. I chose something, Adrian. Adrian, I chose something. If you're in a relationship, I say, and don't get me twisted, I say, go put the steps out, shall off. I say, put the work in for keep your man happy, you know, Adrian. But what I say is this: whatever work you are put out, that man they put out 10 times the amount of work, because that's just the dynamics of a relationship.
I just say go.
It is what it is.
For real.
You know, you can't get around it.
If we're going out, who needs to have the vehicle?
Might make it right.
I know she would have the vehicle, but it's like, yeah, you're rolling with her. You know what I'm saying? You're not really good at it. Hey, but I'm not like, that's why I got to give it up to my princess, man. Yo, she put the time in, she put the work in, you know what I mean? Even make me feel, you know what I mean, like a king, you know what I mean? I get pampered too, you know, I ain't even gonna lie. First, man, even not gonna say two.
Yeah.
I get pampered first, you know?
Jano.
Just me. And even by that happening to me, she makes me a better person, you know? Just even, you know, like, yo, I want to do these things for her, you know what I mean? And make her
that's
happy.
the thing we say a while ago.
What?
It's no effort, it's no stress. It's just, yo, I feel, you feel like you slacking on your pimping
man.
if you're not delivering.
Exactly.
Because of the fact that not just that you have somebody there that you're trying to keep happy, but there's somebody that will keep you happy. So you got to do what you got to do.
I got to stay leveling up, you know what I mean?
I got to stay. You know,
real.
I got to find, it's like, I am not the plan making person.
Oh gosh, I know me that neither.
I'm not the make the plans, let's do this. To me, it's not. It's to me, you know. If I'm gonna make some plans, it's gonna cost a lot. My plans, you know, my plans be overpriced plans.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's me too.
Because I don't know, I'm not good at the planning. And this started from the first Valentine's Day, right? I mean, a good bun them something there.
Right.
So what would cost the average person $500 because they've been planning it and then this and that. It's because me not do that. It's gonna cost me $2
Oh no, for
you
real.
know what I'm saying?
And it's just in them jeans. Even when them go at the mall, them will go at the mall and don't buy nothing today. Cause them just a scope. Them just a scoop. You see me? Me once me going at the mall, give me this.
Yeah.
Them
I ain't coming back.
So they on it, man. You know what I mean? So they're gonna get the best deals and you know. So yeah, we're not the planner when it comes to them.
Me can't do that. So sometimes I try because it put. Sometimes I tell themselves, damn. She's always planning. She's always doing something.
I'm
so
going.
do something.
What for the wife? I'm going for the plan together. What?
But my plan, we gonna hop on a flight. Yeah, you see, because
Regardless,
I'm not good at
whatever
it.
it is, right.
I'm not good at it. We going on a flight.
But
we
gotta put something together.
We gotta. I'm gonna get somebody to
know.
put something together. But it's one of them things where, you know, when you look at it, it's like, say, boy, is it really that much work? When you talk to the misery, it's funny, you know, two people that are in a relationship and them seem happy to you, right?
Yeah.
And when you talk to each one of them do things for each other and it just sound like they're just doing things just another day, right? Two unhappy people in a relationship, right? It's when them do nothing, it sound like man, yo, I used to talk to this virgin of mine, yo. When the man said something to me, wife, you just swear say, he went down, he didn't drive enough. Says him walk. How am I making sound?
Miles.
Like he walked miles, picked up what she wanted, put it on his shoulder, and walked back when he drove 5 minutes down the road.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for
so
real.
it's just that when people are unhappy, it's like everything is a task and everything is work.
It's work, right?
You know what I mean?
And which it shouldn't be, you know what I mean? And it should feel effortless, just like the time, you know what I mean? Should be like, yo, feel like I just yesterday, you know what I'm saying?
Age there, but which man make plans? No, be a trouble.
No, and you're right, Kyle, for real. But me not like, there's a time where, you know, I found myself and finding myself making plans.
Yeah.
For the princess, you know.
It doesn't. It's not. It don't come natural.
Right.
It ain't easy.
You got to put a little work in it, you know. But to me, it's not work.
Yeah.
It's not work, you know.
I'll say
deserve
this.
it.
The way, especially when the women make plans, it's a lot more natural for them. It's almost it's like watching a basketball game and seeing a 7-footer dunk. Just like or a 6-footer dunk.
Right.
He running from half court.
You gotta put a little oomph into it. No, for real. You gotta put a little oomph into it. No,
He's
that's
running
real.
from half court with it, and that's what it is. Because certain things just not come natural.
Natural. That's true.
And if Adria said, "Oh please, we make on the thing gonna come up with the ideas," that is true. I ain't going front. Sometimes I don't really initiate the idea.
Right.
But and guess what? We appreciate it. What up, Doc? Happy belated birthday, bro.
Appreciate love that.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing about having that right person, though. That synergy. Because what people we talk about marriage. Somebody said to me one time about marriage. I don't know about marriage and whatever. And I said marriage is a beautiful thing. I don't even like when they refer to marriage as an institution.
Right. No, for real.
It's a beautiful thing, unless you marry the wrong person.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, people who marry the wrong person knew they were marrying the wrong person. Right? Because when they're at the divorce place, what am I say? Make sure that never did marry you. Because I didn't know from a long time, right?
Yeah, me didn't know. Me say, brother, a piece of rain falling there. Yeah, no, let me start. Yo, Man. Hey, you better love him. You better love him, man. You better love him.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's like people are. People always determine this. A relationship is work, marriage is work, and all them things. Me don't know why I don't believe in that or something. You know? I feel like there's gonna be work to be done. Right. I mean, there's things, but to me, it's a math thing for me. I'm not supposed to have more work and more bad days than good days.
Right.
And to be honest with you, it ain't even supposed to be 60-40. You know what I'm saying? My bad situation, them, not even, as a matter of fact, it's supposed to be zero. It's not supposed to be bad. It's supposed to just be a little issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little bump in the heads, whatever the case may be. But I'm not in the bad days, and people make it sound like, oh, it's work. You're going to have to put a lot of work into this relationship. No, I ain't doing that. Nah.
I need me an easygoing person.
I need somebody that ain't no work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Somebody's going to put up with my BS. Straight up. Because I have a lot of it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? My wife all
make me a better person. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. No, bro, I'm not lying. I forgive that to my wife. She makes me a better person, bro.
A dead true.
No, bro.
Like, yo,
bro.
I'm telling you, I'm a plus one. Get to the heaven.
Yeah.
Get to the heaven, I'm a plus one.
No, for real. For real.
That's so dope.
Jabba knew I'm not your favorite, but me I roll with she. I know I'm not your favorite son, but I'm rolling with her.
But I'm rolling with your favorite daughter, though.
I'm rolling with your favorite daughter.
I saw the thing
Yo.
go. No, but the real things I
No, trust me, bro.
And there's nothing to me, because it's funny when you say
gotta be easy going, man.
When you say unhappy, there's nothing worse, because sometimes you make a vacation plans, and it's like, say, boy, you and your wife are go, him and your wife are going, and everything, and there's this one unhappy couple one, they never want to invite them. But somehow they find out something go, right? And they hit you in a WhatsApp message. So when exactly is the trip again?
Next year.
I know them come for the trip. And I kill your
whole vibe. Oh, man.
Right?
Woo.
So I get to the point that when me I make my vacation plans, them, some people just not hear about it.
Yeah. And thank God I don't have those. No, for real. No, man, they got to be easy going, man. I got to be around easy going people. Yes.
Let's have a good time.
Have a good time. Good vibes only.
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
Please.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Good vibes only.
Because,
yes.
You know, I saw, I shouldn't say I saw, somebody brought it to my attention. The whole concept of happiness in terms of a man will exist in a relationship where him not happy, but his wife happy, right?
Oh, man.
But then say, there's no science in the world that'll make it work the other way around, right?
Yeah, right.
If mama ain't happy,
nobody happy.
No,
for real.
Nobody happy.
No, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do the man for happy too, but on the flip side, if she's not happy, nobody not happy.
There's a priority list.
Yeah.
and I'll always say that's the thing about getting married. And when I was getting married, I was telling this young girl getting married.
You
can't lose yourself in a nobody. No. But the thing about getting married for me was, I know that I'm now in a household of 3. And then out of the 3 of we, I'm the least important person.
Oh, yeah, right. We know that.
But here's the part about it that makes it great. I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with that.
You know what I mean?
Cool with that.
I'm the least important person in that household. They don't make me feel that way.
Right.
But I know that I'm the least important person in that household. But guess what? I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with that.
You know what I mean?
Trust me.
I saw the thing for that.
No, I really, because I'm putting them in that position anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it right. I'm putting them on that pedestal, on that position anyway.
Jano.
Because they deserve that. They deserve that.
I saw the thing for go. And I always feel like this. Every time somebody hit me with all the stuff that ain't out there, how difficult it is, how crazy them people are, how unworthy. Because a lot of time when you match it up unworthy, they might try to say you're unworthy.
Right.
I'm messing with myself, say, boy, if me take out my worthometer, my worthometer, whether who worthy, right?
My worthometer. Man, I like that word there. Easy.
I'm like, I don't know what that is. Ain't worthy either. You know what I mean? There's nothing that I find more alarming and hilarious than when folks who don't bring something to the table are complaining how empty the table is.
Right. Yeah.
And it happens a lot. Who complain most in terms of about the discrepancies out there in the streets, men or women? Who you hear more from?
Yes, the women.
Women complain more
Yeah, I would say.
because is it possible because them I look for more? Because I feel like sometimes, and I said, I told one of my female guests on the Love Doctor show, say, I feel like women audition spouses. You know what I'm saying? It's like a man will book a woman and meet a woman, and then meet a woman and just want date her, just want to get to know her, just go and do him thing. We don't know what tomorrow bring. Who cares? You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'll do it itself. If tomorrow I learn it, working stuff in the next week, and next week into next month, or whatever case may be, then it's kind of like, all right, shoot, we'll go up an exclusive vibe, you know? All right, we're capable of that, right? If we decide to buy the exclusive vibe, I go look further. Then we start talking about certain things, you know what I mean? Finances and
serious.
but it's like, that's what a woman nowadays want to know, your things set up from day one, and the audition husband. So you like children? You know what I mean?
They want to know.
They want to know. You like, you like children? What you know what I mean? How your finances all
Sizing up the glasses, everything, the car outside in the parking. Let me stop.
Why is it though? Is it just taught behavior?
I mean, and I would say the cord, passing down the cord, and I feel like it's just like even in the jungle, man. The lioness why no say, you know,
security.
He's security. So I feel like that, and now we're modern, so it's like in the modern time, I know it I gotta go to that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know,
Right.
What you bringing to the table?
Right.
I am the table. Nah, for real. But, hey, I'm not knock them too enough for having some standard. I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, not knocking them for want to make sure that if, you know, the dude is bringing something to the table, he's not a bum, you know what I mean, or nothing like that.
I hope to God his standards ain't high too, because what if she done meet Phoebe standards?
Right. By
You know
the
what I
flip
mean?
side,
Yeah.
the Bloods and Crips side,
You know what I mean?
No, for real.
I saw that once. I'm trying to remember what show it was where just one was going at it, and he was a little bit more, you know, he was holding back as far as information. You know this, but it was evident for her, from her, what she's looking for. She's scoping out. She's like, listen, I'm think just about like a tithe. I'm almost 40 years old. I have time to play or whatever the case may be.
And they put that on the
putting
front.
that on the table. What do you do? Whatever, blah 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 blah. Right? And it got to the point now where she wasn't turned off, but she wasn't excited. So, but he wasn't exed out, right? So by second date, third date, now is time when it for really flip, or a little bit longer down the road, and he's kind of he's well off. His stuff is together, right? He don't even have the kids yet, whatever the case may be. She's got one, whatever. And now it's almost like when she get to the point where she almost wants to say, all right, you know, I'll give him a try, yeah, man. And the man is kind of like giving it a vibe like, what?
Who I try.
Give who I try.
My girl, you know, in my league.
You know, my league, you know, up
for
the
real.
standards and whatever the
See?
case
So you
may
see?
be. And she was...
What is you bringing to the table? Because I got the table, I got the chairs, I got everything. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
You got to be careful. And dude wasn't having it. Don't get me wrong. He was down to keep dating. And it's almost like she was crying.
Because it's like, if him have everything, then it's like, what do I need you for?
Yeah. Especially,
and I look a chill.
A little chill. And I think
Right,
he really,
right.
I think he hammered that home primarily because of her approach.
Right.
Because it didn't seem like he was really going in looking for that. It was just looking for an experience.
Right. So I'm going to just beat her down. Right?
Yeah, so right now we get to the point where, so you're saying you'll give me a chance based on the fact that I'm potential? You have potential? The man starts to say, boy, well, but look at the reality of it. I got this. I own this company. I run this company. You know what I'm saying? I'm in shape. I do this. I do all the things that you checked off. I am, and some more. But as I bring my list out, you are not up to par.
So when I check my list for you now,
you're not up to the list.
Right.
Man, she was. You could tell it was like deflating. Like the ego's like, because amongst her, and the sad part about it is, the friends were like her. And the friends are the reaction from the friends is more like, damn, you messed that up. It wasn't like, whatever, my girl, come, boy, keep going. You know what I mean? Damn, you messed that up. Kind of a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But and that seems to happen a lot out here. You know what I mean?
Where say some people ain't playing in their ballpark.
I don't believe that people. I think.
Oh man!
I honestly don't think a tax bracket can be too far apart for dating. You know?
Oh man!
I'm not saying you must make the same amount.
Be realistic,
but because you live two different lives, and you live in two different worlds. True. You know what I'm saying? It's a situation where you're gonna have somebody where is a multi-millionaire, right? What it takes to be a multi-millionaire a lot of times is not that much time at home. Sometimes,
Exactly.
Sometimes your ethics might not necessarily be up to par,
Right.
right? And maybe a shrewd personality, because you now have to, you bring that in, you also got to protect
Out
it.
there in the jungle, right?
Jungle. So that comes
Right.
along with a certain
Right.
thing. And if
So
you
them,
are not
so
from
them
that
want
world,
a passionate with money, will come home every day. Gotta be careful, ladies. Gotta be careful what you're asking for there, cause you're setting yourself up in the ringer.
I'm just saying.
Nah, man. I didn't have him on place.
Because here's the deal. The person who is worth millions and live in that world probably spends a lot of time communicating too. So a lot of times you are going to be in places by yourself. You're going to be wanting to go over to your mom's house for this event that your mom's having, and last minute him can't go. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be at home planning on snuggling up in front of the TV with your popcorn, you know what I mean? Butterfree though, you know what I mean? Because you got to keep it healthy, you know what I'm saying? And your Diet Coke, right? And he's constantly replying to emails and this and that. Or I want to say it could be she too, you know?
Right.
No matter
Flip
what
side,
you-
exactly.
flip
We're
side.
talking flip side.
But you can't, it's not the same thing. So no, you are feeling like you're not getting the whole other person. But the truth is,
But he got to keep the lights on and keep this, and everything. Right.
crystals, you know what I mean? Not the lights on in this $250,000 chandelier.
And I make the light go off in the car. Then there's another problem, but we're dealing with this problem right now.
So it's kind of like you want something, but what it come with.
But what it come with?
Yeah, so if you really want that happiness, and it's possible that the millionaire ain't for
crazy.
you. You know what I mean? The millionaire ain't for you. It's like dating the athlete that travels a lot. That comes with hugs. You know what I mean? That comes with a lot of hugs on the road. You know what I'm saying? So are you prepared for that?
That's crazy.
You know? Dating a stripper. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It comes to certain things.
Hey, oh gosh, you gotta be on.
You gotta be
as you
disciplined.
said that one, you gotta be on some levels for that one.
Yeah.
Dang, I never thought about that one.
Dating a stripper.
Dating a stripper.
I've heard somebody say they did it before.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I don't.
Or even a doctor, that's always
on the go. I mean,
Dang.
I take my chances
for
with a
real.
doctor though. But the thing is,
Yeah. Man.
fully dressed in the office. But the thing is this, unless you're
But the
watching,
time, no, for real, demanding.
getting that time together,
Yeah.
and you have to respect and appreciate and value that person's time.
No, for real.
Or somebody who, you know, they do well. But to do well, it's a lot of traveling. It's a traveling job. You know what I mean? Yeah. Are you willing and ready for all of that? And then later on, you violate the terms of the relationship, right? And until the person said they're never here.
Right.
When you wanted somebody who had things that required them not being here. You know what I'm saying?
That's it right there.
So, Jano,
Sticky like a spider web.
like molasses.
How we do that one?
I don't know. But it's one of them things where I feel like most of the people here crying and complaining, you know, them need to adjust themselves. It's like you have your vehicle in your yard. You need to do a diagnostic on your own vehicle. You know what I mean? You need to make sure there's air in your tire. Make sure you're free and up. Make sure before you start worrying about the next person's vehicle.
That's real.
And that's what I think is the major issue out here for most people who are complaining about the whole relationship. Because, you know, a lot of people, and it's just on gender bias, but I'm going to get this to the fellas edge over the ladies, are more realistic about coming to the table. I think, and again, it's a social thing too. You've been taught that, me teach me that too, not to go out there and want, but build yourself up. You need to be, before you worry about
No, you have to come to the table 100%.
Just know how.
No, you can't come 50.
No.
No. For real. And even back in the day, it was like, yeah, my 50 and your 50. So when you're ready for cut with your 50,
ain't happening.
You can't pay you only can pay 50% of the bills. No. And even like what we tapped into before, we're saying happiness. You have to come with your 100% of happiness.
Show up happy.
What?
The problem is you have a lot of broken people looking for people to make them whole.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, you know. A lot of broken people showing
I
up.
had to chime back in on that, for real.
Looking for somebody to make them whole. I remember one time people used to use the term other half. I used to tell my wife, say,
no matter what that
I'm a half. I was a whole when I showed up in this mode. You know what I mean? But you do make me better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You make me a whole lot better, but a brother.
Even though I came happy. I came with my tools and everything,
Yeah.
But for real,
Yeah.
you do make me better. That's
And
real.
the whole what we've been through, the baggage thing there. Come and tell people this all the time. I've heard people say, well, our set, watch the person, allow them some this and that. They went through some stuff and them have some baggage and whatever. Men upon that a blouse and skirt. Because you me have baggage too. You understand? So you know what?
And then the thing I'll get too heavy.
It all too heavy.
And then me have to go cut.
I mean, cut, which I'm good at. I'm good at. It's not very many things I'm good at. Bouncing is my thing. Jerry, when I was young and single, bouncing was my avenue of expertise.
Cool,
I was not a cheater, but my skill set was bouncing. You know what I mean? It's done. It's over. I'm out.
With no argument.
We left in.
I like that one. Man.
We left it. I was that guy.
My soul come back. Yeah.
Don't wait for me. My God.
I'm out.
Peace. But when I do the cheating, coming I like look over my shoulder.
Bro,
but my exit game is on point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could slide out the bus, you sideways, back flick, jump over, all kind of thing.
I'm good at finessing that.
I'm good at getting up out of here.
That's cool, man.
You know what I mean? I'm a robot. I'm greased up to say, can't hold me. Slip it out. Violet, what's up?
Good at seeing a bad situation early. You know what I'm saying? No, that's real.
Viewpoint.
You better be good at seeing a bad situation early.
Hey, Camille, how you doing? Brooklyn's in the building. Brooklyn in the building.
Big Apple, stand up.
You know what I mean? Apple
Stand
sauce.
up. Mad.
But I one of them things that where the whole concept of broken people looking for other people to make them whole. Because like I said, most people who sit down and look in their eye and give the spiel of how abysmal it is out in these streets, right? And how bad it is in the dating pool.
It's just the people they around.
They're not star players. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of bench players telling you how bad the game is. Yo, we go to team there, yo. So nobody can ball. What position you play? I mean, come off the bench.
It's who you're around. Yeah, for real.
Who you around?
Who you around?
Do your diagnostics. Fix yourself.
True.
Come to the table whole and stop. Come out here and ruin people. Good up, girl, pitney or boy, pitney life. Because you have some people out here and have some sole purpose in life. No. They are out here about to wreck somebody's life.
No, that's real.
And we know these people. I know people who are they're about to wreck somebody's life.
Where's the old Tasmanian devil just running through? Old man eater who's just running through.
Yo, hope and pray they one of your family members. They are about to ruin somebody's life. And then move on.
Move on
to the next.
Do it all over again.
And come tell you say the dating pool out there is washed up.
It's crazy. It's crazy out there.
I'm just saying. You know, I remember when I was younger. Homestead in the building. What up, Julia? Wagwan. What's up?
South Side.
You know what I mean? I love my people, man. I love my people. It's one of them things where everybody, like I said, everybody always. The other person is a problem. They're the problem.
It's never me.
I'm good. I'm perfect. I came to the table. I'm good. And that person there just messed it up for me. You know what I mean? Just screwed it up for me.
Real.
But I wonder sometimes, I think fellas are more likely to tell, I think a man is more likely to tell a male friend, say, bruh, than the chick to tell her girlfriend. Because
she had a problem.
Yeah, because the concept of birds of a feather, you know what I mean?
Together.
But I think the reason why I said that is because there's a defense mechanism. I don't see man defend man like woman defend woman.
True.
Women, they don't know. You know what I mean? They do defend the species. You know what I mean? Julian Lee said crosses people. Let me tell you something. You have some crosses out there, Jayud.
It's the code with them,
Jayud, you have some serious crosses out there. When I say the people are crosses and crosses different. Cross, eye, foot, and everything.
And I plan to stay away from all those crosses.
But you know something, no? I have always been able to spot crosses from a mile away.
No, bro.
You know what I mean?
You have to discern that there. Discern.
But sometimes you ain't got it.
With the God's eye.
You know what I mean?
You better have the God's eye.
Go get that one. The thing with the crosses, people, them, is one thing when somebody show up and turn out to be something else. But I've seen crosses people with t-shirts that say, I'm crosses, money, right? And the driver's license say, I'm crosses.
You better
and the hat say, I'm crosses.
Yo, you better believe
and you the
them.
bun. She fine, no?
They normally are. They know.
You know something? But that's the thing, Crosses people. Why we not look good, so? Why crosses people gotta be so fine? If you crosses, every crosses person you see, them bad still they look whenever you that girl has a problems, you know. Problems, but you know
she's fine.
And you say, you know what? Watch me, I overplay the game, you know. I deal with
no for deal with that, man.
Month or two.
I'm gonna tie up the stinger.
Yeah, nah, man. Month or two, and then get right crossings. 5 years later, the boy, you're too look a big head pitney.
No, you're stuck. No, you're stuck.
How am I gonna get out of this one, ladies and gentlemen?
Stuck.
It's just relationships. It's always good to sit down and speak to somebody who can see it from a vantage point of a happy person. Because at the end of the day, you know, when me said, if you listen to them out there, you think, say, boy, everybody out here is 2 steps from jumping off the building. Right. When I was younger, I always thought, when I was a kid coming up, young teenager, married, what? A bad girl there road.
Let's go on.
And the pickings out here is so nice. I remember, you know, ugly girl in there road again, you know. Right about there, you have to search to find somebody unattractive. And everybody fine, right? Everybody fine.
Everybody.
So boy, I used to think to myself, so boy, the married people here, I live this miserable one burner life. And the single people out here living it up, right? When I became adult,
trying to date 1,000 people.
Date 1,000 broken people, right? I glue them up. I try to put them together with crazy glue. When me look into it now, I said to myself, say, how in the hell are all these single people so stressed out? I thought it would have been the married people.
Right.
I thought you should be living it up.
I thought they was good. They chilling. But nah, they ain't good. You see that? Right. That
the
part.
Grass.
That part.
Grass ain't greener.
I love how you
AstroTurf. It's the truth because I used to think
Because you know, have nobody fit for waiting him there. For even said nothing to it for, you know what I mean? Because even me, you don't know more time me I say me I roll out, yo, princess, me I step out here. But if you're single, there's nobody to say nothing to. You come in back whenever you feel like it, you know? I mean, I can come in anytime I feel like it, but respectfully, I'm not going to let the sun catch me out there. But a single person can do that, you know what I mean? So you got all the freedom in the world, and you're still stressed.
Still miserable.
Mad.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow, I don't get it.
One man up on the same woman or the same woman up on the same man every day, right? And you have variety in your life. You know what I mean?
Spice of life, son of my son.
You could go in the garage and it's almost like I got the pink Range Rover, I got the blue Range Rover, I got the green Range Rover.
Who I'm calling up today?
But why are you? I don't get it.
Right.
I would think that the single people out here be living it up, living their best life.
I don't get it. I ain't trying to get it. Yep, I ain't trying to get it.
They can keep that,
bro. They can keep that. What? I'm good over here, son.
Let me tell you something. If me ever find myself out the road with your hand, right, allow me. Just see me and allow me. Right? See me.
Have that.
Allow me.
Yeah.
You can run up to me butt naked and I'll be like, girl, better put clothes on before you catch a cold. Put some clothes on before you catch a cold. Yeah. It's drafty out here. Leave G Cole alone.
Bruh. I don't need all that freedom. That's too much freedom. Single freedom, that's too much freedom for me. I don't need all that freedom.
Tara said loneliness will suck the joy out of you. Yeah, but you want no. You see
I don't need that much.
Them people that were lonely suck the joy out of.
Man.
They find somebody, and that's where they say, okay, who am I find somebody in the loneliness? Somebody can't give me joy. No, they came here to suck your joy too.
Tasmanian devil.
Give me that joy.
No, for real.
Because some people don't know happy.
No, they don't know what it looks like.
I know people
or what it feels like.
Happy ain't for them. You know what I mean? In other words,
and that's sad.
Because the opportunity to be happy and just doing the things that make you happy are right here, right? But they'll always navigate. They always navigate to the corner where turmoil hits. You know what I'm saying?
And some of them love it too. Like you say, it's like this the toxic relationship. Yeah. It's like them no want they'll see somebody whole and it's like wholesome.
Yeah,
they don't want that. They want somebody broke up.
I want crazy.
Broken.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I want that boy that look like he punched people in the throat.
That's who she want.
You know what I mean? That girl look like she got her own pole.
Girl, go get him. Cause he ain't Jayud. I love to just be chill and relax and easy and have fun. You know what I mean? No, for real. Easy going.
May I tell you, the dating scene as a mature goddess is wicked out there. Lots of foolery. Jano. When a Julia X and all the Julia X was about. Tara said many have been hoodwinked by the single phenomenon. Not true, Tara. And then them out here tell you, good up, husband. How good it is out the street, right? and then when your husband left the house and go out the street now, 2 days in, he might look on him bridging like, is this what it is? Jano, I don't.
Getting catfish and it ain't even the fish fry. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a vibe. Thank y'all for rocking. Listen.
I love it.
David, I can't do it. I'll leave it to them. Stay look one burner.
Brother?
Boring.
One burner for a burner here. And I'll say that happily. Happily.
Here's how I know I'm too married. Right? I'm over married. Right?
Talk to me, G.
Over married.
Talk to me.
I'm over family though, right? The past couple weeks, oh my, you don't know how exciting it is. I look forward to Christmas. We're going to put up Christmas tree.
Man.
One bag of things. It's my time of year where I'm going to get crazy, do things.
Doing the inside stuff,
the inside stuff, ready to put lights up. I just don't want to be that whack, weirdo neighbor who puts up the thing for October.
Too early.
Me just wait for the first, because people still Halloween. Me just wait for the first light to go. The first light.
I said, then you're legal.
Then me go,
you're legal.
and I'm putting it up there.
Right.
And my tree. And a bag of crap when I buy what I don't need. You know what I'm saying? And it's a waste of money. Commercialized holiday? Yes, it is. I don't care. I waste money on other stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do that and contribute to your political campaign.
I just say that's like me going to the park on a Sunday. I love that. That's something what me and the wife do. Like, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. As long as it ain't raining, you know what I mean? But for real, just go lay out the blanket and just easy. After we done deal with the dinner and everything, you know?
Yeah.
For real. And we normally go swap shop and get some fruits. I mean, try to cut them up here and get them ready for the week. You know what I mean? So we'll grab one or two and just go out there and just hold the vibe. So them things them I look forward to, bro, like for real. Nobody can call me like, yo, hey, yo, Jayut, come link me over here. So like, it ain't happening, bro. I look forward to that. Movie night, you know what I'm saying? On a Friday night. Like, it ain't.
Jay, remember something? I feel like a shitty husband.
Nah, whatever, man.
I feel like a shitty husband right now, Jay.
Nah, I see you on the podcast. I see you at the house, man. I see you. Whatever.
That's my stuff.
I see you doing the thing at the house, man. But just chiming in on what I saying, like, them thing there, bro. Yeah. For real.
Just a little thing.
I look forward to that, bro.
I'm chilling at the crib. I did something there. You know, sometimes for me on like a Friday evening when people want to go wild out and do them thing, my ladies, they go to my mother-in-law's and they do them thing, right?
Right.
Which is my free time to go do whatever I want to do. Don't call me Friday evening because you would think that I'm out there doing whatever.
Right.
Friday evenings when we run around the house and show them, I'm making an echo.
You just home.
Home.
You know they're in a safe place.
I am good.
And you're home.
I'm good. I'm going to listen what I want to listen.
Oh, man.
I'm a chill
And
out.
even though you're alone, you ain't lonely.
No.
You know what I mean? I love that too. See, I swear. Like,
I am not lonely. I'm just by myself.
myself right now.
And I appreciate it.
And I love my peace of mind, for real.
And as much as we love, sometimes I get a call. Yeah, all right, you want me to come home? No, man, I'm in the pan. No, man, enjoy yourself.
Even that, you know what I mean?
I'm going to press mute. Please don't come.
Some people got in there with not even a call back. But you see, I ain't going to get that call back. Yeah. I'm definitely going, babes, you all right? You good?
Yeah.
You eat yet?
Yeah.
You know, your food in the microwave. Yeah, all right, in the toaster. You know what I mean? Like,
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe, man.
And
sharing,
always
caring, man.
I'm coming back home as long as it's something I eat, because a lot of times they be eating this wine or whatever. But you want some of this? You want some of that? I'm like, yeah, man, cool. Come through with something. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just that vibe though, where we're out there. I ain't got no use for it, and it damn sure ain't got no use for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna see what going on, and I'm just like, And again, normally we're talking to the single people, but I want to talk to somebody today who is not single, who ain't out here living a crazy life. Bump all of y'all. Left my brethren alone. You floozies. I see y'all talking about, hey, Jay, I like the song. You know it ain't the song you in it for. Load of artists, floozy. Floozy.
I love all y'all. I don't care what G Cole said. You know what I mean? Yo, bless up the chat room. Everybody in the chat room, whether you're single or you're married, whether you're happy or you're miserable. Bless up yourself. You know what I mean? Because we all on that journey.
Bruh.
We all on the journey.
Is very unattractive to many, and it is so true. Some people say, hold someone up on that. They want crosses.
They want broken. Oh, man.
Family first, but temptations make people wonder. That's real life. Sadly, more women than men. Jano, Tara says, good when you can also enjoy your own company. Straight up. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But here's the funny thing, though. And again, I'm not saying that people don't get enticed to do whatever the case may be.
True.
But how come nobody could entice you to smoke crack, right? How come nobody can entice you to smoke crack, but you gotta tell me that somebody entice you for go violate the terms of your home? You know what I mean? The fidelity of your marriage. Nobody entice you. You go do it.
They go do it.
Because it's very seldom somebody will ask you for the first. You know what I mean? It's not no. You know what I mean? Somebody where you have your iPhone from 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
They say, yay, candy.
Yeah, a long time you watch Tina.
Man.
A long time Tina see you. And every time Friday come, Tina shot up. You know what I mean? And I work with it. I don't know what go on. Tina and her spray on pants them.
Setup.
Pants in a can, spray down. I saw Tina go on. So man, I say people out there and things can't, but the truth of the matter is this. People go do what they want to do, right? The fact that sometimes some people spend a year a plan the bun, you know.
Oh, damn, they do?
I plan because you have to plan out what the schedule, you know, so she had this and that and the map out the schedule and I do all the things. By the time finally they nail it down and you nail it down on your end and she nail it down so she don't get cut, whatever. The effort and the energy we take to do all of that. That and a stumble, that and a wayward, that and a somebody lure your way, that's a plan. Right? That you put together for your floozy out the road. Just for when your dolly house mash up. And you go there, you realize why she's a floozy out the road. Or why he's a floozy out the road.
Right.
Because floozy is coming both gender, you know.
That's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get up out of here.
Oh gosh. But all is not lost, single people, married people. Just love yourself, you know what I mean? For real. When you come to the table, make sure you are the table. You know what I mean? For real. What you're asking for, make sure you're willing to bring. You know what I mean? For real.
I dig that.
You know? If you want somebody to listen to you, make sure you are willing to listen. You know? And that's another one too in a relationship, you know, listening, you know.
Most people don't want to listen.
Oh, man.
This one be heard.
They already got the rebuttal ready to, trust me, they just want to be heard.
You ever have that where you talk to somebody and see them up plan the response?
Already.
I just have that with my kid or my godson. Sometimes I talk to him, you know.
But
and you can tell he might wait for jumping. So you can tell like 5 minutes ago you got tuned out because his plan is his response.
Oh gosh, from the first thing where you said, he never hear the last thing where you said. He got his response for the first. No, but yeah, man, we have to listen. Accountability. She got to be your friend. He got to be your friend, ladies. You know what I mean? Especially if you're married. But for the single people, man, you don't know. Y'all do y'all thing, man.
Wild out. Wild out.
You know what I mean? For real.
Just playing your side of the pool.
For real. And Kodjo, like I said, when the wife looking at you crazy, babes, G Cole is not talking about us, all right?
See, Kodjo, come back. Kodjo, read.
He's talking to them.
Premeditated relationship.
Oh, man.
Kodjo, they were right now. Kodjo wife said, so you hear what a G Cole guy saying? Kodjo, the pun. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
We're married. He's not talking about
us.
He's trying to help them. We good.
Kodjo, now make me mash up in the
What?
No bonnet.
And I wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't either. If my wife is sitting here, babes, they're not talking about... What? What you mean?
Tara said, funny enough, my husband and I were just speaking about the plan that some put in place for the misery they're about to create. So much true. And then, of course, Violet kicked him right. And then Violet said, a 5 minute sex time can ruin your whole life. I'm telling you something. If you ruin my life, if you ruin my life, we going all night. You can't ruin my thing. Another 5 minutes into my girl. We going all night.
Damn.
All right. If you mash up my dolly house, we
you about to get business. Say it with your chest. No, man, that's crazy.
Low me. You hear me?
Oh gosh.
It's amazing, you know, when people do things. You know what? You know what I respect? I want just like criminals.
Right.
More on the next criminal where they're jail right about now serve life, right? Or if it does get the other person we're broke right now because he gamble with money. I want that person to look me in the eye and say, man, I'm good. I would do that again. You know what I mean? Give me life again. You know what I'm saying? I want the person who
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I'll do that again.
I want the person who cheated and the wife or husband left them. I know you're over here, so with the chick they cheat with you just finally realize you got one leg shorter than the other, and you over here with her. I want you to say with your chest, it's all good.
I do it again. If I could do it all over.
If I do it all over again, I do it again. Right? But no, you over here talking with your regrets. I look funny about.
That's a dead dog barking up the wrong tree right there. Yo.
Can you imagine you're at home right now in a relationship with somebody who you got stuck with because you cheated with her and your wife left you? Or your man left the woman?
See, no, I'm not like them things that can't like.
Can't fathom.
Bruh, I can't even wrap my brain around that. No.
We be 10 years into this relationship. I'm looking at your home record. 10 years deep. Home record. You know what I mean?
No.
Jano.
But for whoever it works out for, hey, I wish y'all the best.
Tara says something faster than a strike of lightning. Me not with you, Tara. It's a matter about me not with you. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't know where you're into. I don't know. Adriana said, and the chick can't even cook. Yeah, for real. You know, messed up.
That's the ones that got stuck.
Got stuck. Dinner time, she'll look by you.
And she don't even cook for you or none of the above.
Damn.
Yeah, and the side piece normally don't. None of the things what mommy would do.
You never thought about it, knowing that every time you pick her up, you carry her go dinner. She never one day says a side piece, say, hey, come check me.
Because you on your balling status, like always. They never really have to do much. You know what I mean? Yeah. You gotta, you know.
She ain't cook for you. You ain't go to the house.
But now we got even and for real, man. I've even hold them to standards too. Man, if it doesn't know, say you can't go lay down with any and anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Any, but not any.
Yeah, we're gonna right. Yeah, if we can't go up on a date and we're not going to the restaurant. You know what I mean? And she's cooking for you or whatever, you know what I mean?
It's a good side piece.
It's like you want to hear them thing that like she like, yo, come over.
Yeah.
What? She said come over.
A good girl is him and she have her crib and she cook and all them things there. They start, but on your way over there, depending, why the hell is she a side piece? You know? How come I got me a good side piece? What the heck is a good side piece?
My side piece cooking,
side piece cooking.
Right. So you just gotta weigh the odds, man. But for real, but for the man them, them I feel kinda, you know. Can't just be laying down with anything, man.
I think the thing is, back in the day, I need them up to know, we relegated standards to women. Like women were gonna show up with standards.
It's like them are the one have the gauger to it. We ain't really trying to
business.
It's like as long as she trying to give up some.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to take some.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
I mean, you in high school, I feel you. You know what I mean? In high school, I feel you. You in college, I feel you.
Right.
I got nephews right about now that if they ever come to me and tell me that they're getting married, I'm gonna knock them out. You know what I mean? Enjoy your life.
Right. True.
You know what I'm saying? Bag them. But once you get to that point,
and be careful.
Bag up your whole self. Can't trust none of this now. As a single man right now, I the body condom when I buy another one and step in and zip up. Me not take no check. Me I go inside that and zip up that.
Hey, but even them thing there, bro. Yeah. That's another thing to like. Bro.
I'm grossed out easy, man.
Y'all can have all that. You hear me? Yo, that's like one of the main. We got to put that one on the top of the list, bro. Like, hey, y'all can have that single life. Trust me, car.
And they got that GT, the turbo joint. Your stuff just jump or go boop. Jump off.
Yo, can bet y'all some people in there, then we'll probably be careful for the first couple of times.
That's all it is.
But yeah, man, I know how you know, man. I'm even I'll do your side piece, you know? Yeah. You know how you know.
Your side piece, who obviously more than likely have a main squeezer or a side piece too. You know what I mean? But you're not comfortable now. So you go over the one now, you run out of condom and you worry yourself, man. Louise that, man. I want to see you.
All right.
No. Tomorrow, all your insides are scratched. Yo, inside the ribs are scratching the power.
No, but that one is a serious one.
That's what's happening out here.
I can't, that one there?
Yeah.
I can't compromise. I can't compromise that one there.
Yes, no, sir.
No, for even my own sanity, I can't compromise that one.
No, sir. Next thing you go home, no, everything is at my time. When you burn your hand on the stove, she give me something. No.
Can't compromise that one there.
Then you catch something out of the road and you don't even know where to look.
Yeah.
You can't even, especially a multiple side piece. And you can't vex with the side piece because she broke out the contract and said, I am a side piece. Right? And these side pieces are pressure people out here talk about it. You gonna leave her and put a ring on it? You know what I mean? Side piece them nowadays not even read the manual.
I would be in deep trouble because my princess, she loved fear four walls. She loved being home behind her four walls. So it's like
you out.
Yeah, bruh. Me I the one that do road. Me I do road.
They said the road. Fear road.
Oh gosh.
They just said good fear go on in a drive-through line. You see me talk about? She ain't right.
That's
she
crazy.
Ain't right.
It's crazy.
Some men have no ambition past the panty benefits. Tara, but there's something done now though. Tara, that's it. I'm out. No. You gone too far.
Yo.
Gone too far. Some men have no ambition past the panty benefits. I never heard.
No, for real. Some man is like them, you know.
Standards. And don't get me wrong, you know.
I don't know, say they'll look even cooler like yo turning that down. You know what I
mean? My ego would be so boosted to say, nah, I'm good.
Man.
Anytime I tell somebody, nah, I'm good, I don't just say, nah, I'm good. I walk off and I turn back. I'm good.
You know what I mean? For all the married ones. You know what I'm saying?
Good. But I don't know.
Man. Nah, but me not like I love what I have. I love what is at home, and like that's first for me, bro. So
yeah,
I feel no way just keeping my head straight and looking past people. More time I never look on people, G. No, real talk, bro.
I don't know how people get caught up.
No, man, tell you.
And then when you think about it, you know, put it that way, yeah. Because I remember back when again, young girl, young single person looking for these girls. At the end of the day, you know. After about the second or third or fourth encounter,
right,
they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? As a single man, because I remember saying, attached like that, you know. It's turn off the light, all the same. It's not a different. You can name them what you want to name them, and I'm sure it's the same for the woman or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Again, there's no attachment, no nothing. So they said
another one under the belt.
Yeah, just another one.
No, for real.
Just another one.
That's like I said, trying to date 1,000 people, man. Yeah. That's what it is.
And I'm like, what the purpose of it? Don't get me wrong, you know.
Conquering territories.
If you're single out there, conquer all you want. Right. But you can't be home and try to conquer the road too.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
You're looking greedy.
And then I jump off a cliff when somebody conquer your house.
Oh, shit.
Man. Because the first time, you know, I tell this to anybody. If you ever get caught and the person don't left you, don't feel happy.
Okay.
Right? If you get caught.
Some get back in the mix.
Get back in the mix. If Adri catches you, right? If Tara catches you, if Violet, especially Violet, if Violet catches you,
it's a dead
and
data.
She don't leave you,
right,
you best believe they get back.
Silent war.
Oh my!
It's a silent war.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Violet gonna church and the mother Jesus Christ. Because can you imagine that? Somebody catch you in their ill deeds and them just act. And them just, alright, cool. That's the first sign. Say, no, my ref left.
No, me a cut.
If me get catch, I'm out.
If me get me a cut.
Yeah, we're not playing that game there.
Nope.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm not prepared for what's going to happen. So I got to bounce.
Yep. I got to cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me Jayut, thanks very much for passing through. You know.
Relationships, married and single. Hey, that's cool, man. I love it. Jano. Trust me, and I'm saying that from a real place, a real honest place. Trust me.
Jano. Ladies and gentlemen, do the do, man. Coach, give thanks. Violet, you know Violet knows.
My people in the chat room.
Violet, I got hit me up in the inbox. Don't put my business that road. Don't put my business in these streets.
Never that, Violet.
Never. Ladies and gentlemen.
Mad.
Sticky situation. Risky situation. No lie.
Sticky like a spider web.
Sticky situation.
Start the worse than Cool It Up.
No lie.
Let's go.
Got myself in a sticky situation just the other day. I met this fine girl at the train station, said she lost the way. Before we knew it, one thing led to another. We were both undercover. Bedrock and pillow jamming all night. Next thing we see a broad light. She said, hey, hey, Jane to the well. Love the way you rock my body, cause you got skill. Keep it coming still. Her desires got fulfilled, yeah. She said, hey, hey, Jane to the well. Love the way you touch my body, ooh, you get.
Thank you, Julian.
Keep it coming.
Zara, them say lovely guest.
Her desires got fulfilled, yeah. We did her thing, then we started conversating. Said I gotta go now, cause my baby's waiting. And sure enough, it's gonna be a fight. I know she's wondering where I've been all night. Oh no, I ain't getting in that mix. Ooh, I'm feeling good now. Said she got it fixed. Jay, I wanna thank you for your love and tenderness. But before you go, give me one more kiss. Jay's to the well.
Jay will on the Raps and Kush Band, ladies and gentlemen. Sticky situation, bruh.
Desires got fulfilled.
Thank you all.
Hey, hey, Jane to the well. Love the way you touch my body. Ooh, you give me chills. Keep it coming still. Yeah. Desires got fulfilled, yeah. Days went by, still reminiscing. Looking all around because my driver's license missing. Damn, what could this be? I hope it's not a tragedy. I hear knock, knock, knocking at my door. 6 in the morning and my wife, she's still a snore. I tiptoe to the front door. These knocks I could not ignore. Here she so, hey, hey, Jane. Oh, she's so tall. The way you rock my body, cause you got she's so tall. Keep it coming still. Her desires got fulfilled, yeah. She said, hey, hey, Jane to the well.
I want to thank y'all so much for rocking out with us, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get up out of here.
Keep it coming still.
La química, esta música, Homegrown with G Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G Cole.
Said she lost the way.
Remember to hit us up on social media at my G Cole, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Another.
Subscribe to the Homegrown with G Cole YouTube channel, all right? A lot of dope convo over there with some of your favorite people.
All night. Next thing we see a broad light. She said, hey, hey.
Jay, you tell them where they can find you on social media, get some of that dope music.
Man, you done no Instagram Ferner Burner. Yes, and Facebook, Jayut the Ferner Burner. But you know the best place to just catch me if you can, because I'm on the run like the gingerbread man. Catch me in person. Row.
Tara, everybody, man. Thank y'all for rocking. We got to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Radio Land, thank you.
Got myself in a sticky situation just the other day. I met this fine girl at the train station. Said she lost the way. Before we knew it, one thing led to another. We were both undercover. Bedrock